Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another stream. This is kind of Monte Fisto. I have food. I'm also upsettingly tired. Alright, so... delicious. Since last stream, a lot has happened. So first I got the job. It only took me 6 months. I love this new, like, AI job search system. It's great. It totally works. But, gave me the job and also gave me, like, a 5K increase over the initial offer price that they gave me. So I was asking ChatGPT, like, why would they do that? And they're like, oh, they want to lock you in. I'm like, alright, I guess I fucking impressed them. And ChatGPT is like, yes, you certainly impressed them. This is good news. Like, it's fucking gassing me up. I'm like, thanks, ChatGPT. I appreciate it. Imagine fleeing Florida to avoid the NHK. That's my real reason. I know you guys are coming for me. You've triangulated my signal over the months. But, so that's happened. I got the fucking job. Doing, like, intro HR shit and background shit, putting all that in. Put in my 2 weeks for my job. My current job, I mean. Put my 2 weeks in already for my new job, yes. Shit. Just use all my vacation time immediately. Fuck. What else? I got a new car, new in air quotes. It's my, grandfather's 2009 Jetta. To replace my old car, which was my mom's. Because my previous car from that was my dad's. Went from a, 01 Merc Sable to a fucking 07 Highlander to now an 09 Jetta. I avoid car payments like the fucking plague. I will always find a family member that's like has an old car and be like, hey, please, God, let me have it or buy it for you at a minimum, please. I need this. And I know a lot of people don't have that opportunity, so I am blessed. I'm grateful. I know I'm lucky as shit. So, it's not gloating. I don't want to fucking get a fucking car payment for the love of God. Last vehicle I bought, I paid in full. Yeah, seriously, get a used, pay in full, save up. You get fucking car payments, bro. A lot of people don't realize it. I was watching some, or listening to some Gordon Ramsay, not Gordon Ramsay, not him. I get all my financial advice from Gordon Ramsay. No. He's like, you fucking wanker! I'm like, alright, sure, I'll take that money out of my bank account, okay. Dave Ramsey, there we go. I know he's a boomer. I know he's an Uber boomer. A 16-year-old Jetta, this isn't going to last long. Should have relatives that own Toyotas. Well, that's what I was currently, previously driving. My mom's, Toyota Highlander. I got that bitch up to, like, over, like, yeah, I got it when it was, like, I don't know, maybe, like, 150,000 miles. I doubled that. And, yeah, there's problems. But the Jetta, dude, I swear to God, this fucking Jetta, Amerisharks, 60,000 miles. That's it. It's like fucking 16 years old. It's like it's practically fucking new. It's crazy. My grandfather like barely drove the thing. I'm like, oh wow, all right, holy shit. So no, the amount of wear on the Jetta versus the Toyota Highlander is pretty nuts. It's got decent pickup too. But right, let's get started here. I can sense that, I mean Chinese food, guys. So you guys can complete the picture in your head. Let's see this real quick. So here's me. I'm beautiful. I pissed someone off so fucking much. This is from my AI upload. for the UFO 50 pictures, right? Well, we're gonna get fancy here. Here's my reviews. Oh, sweet, 69. So I have 69. People find it funny. I'm popular and cool. for my Final Fantasy 16. It's a mature game. It's rated M for mature. So they blur out the Steam picture in case there's fucking, like, titties in it. I swear to God. I don't know. Are there dicks in, like, the thumbnail for fucking games on Steam? But anyway. How do I review this thing? Show me the fucking review. I want to see the comments. How do I do that? Guys, help. Here's what we'll do it. View my review. There we go. So, this one fucker who called me a simp for pointing out the fact that every woman has a clone body in the game. He gave me the Hunter Award. I appreciate it, I really do. So yeah, this guy that called me a simp because I noticed every single woman in the game has the exact same body type and is covered like a fucking nun head to toe and has an A cup. Same height, same fucking fat and thinness level. Like, it's crazy. Once you notice it, you can't unsee it, and you spend 80 hours in this game. I said, stay mad. Sorry that everyone of one gender having the exact same body type is noticeably unnatural. Yeah, and it breaks your immersion too. Because, you know, the game was being worked on by Sweet Baby when they were consulting Squeenix. But then I click on this motherfucker because I went back here because, you know, to answer this fucker's question. This is a nice guy. He was just asking me like, hey, how would you compare it to 15? I'm like, well, both are like a mess, but 15's better. Is my answer. But you click on this guy, and then as soon as I click on here, like, this catches my eye. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, first, who the fuck is members of groups? I mean, I guess now people are, because people are getting away from Discord. But, like, the first fucking thing he does with groups is, like, I need to, like, talk Reddit talking points and whack it to hentai when I'm booting up a game. It's the first thing I need to do, guys. Like, holy shit, guys. Oh my god. Like, who fucking does that? Like, I need a boat that you're a simp. I'm gonna whack to anime all night. The fuck? Alright, then let me type in my password here. For you guys. But I'll go through more of my shit. Let's move that over there, Bup. And let's undo the monitor, Bup. Sorry for starting like 15 minutes late, Reila. I do feel bad. I really do. I want you to be like happy. I don't want to keep you waiting, but I'm also streaming and I'm also my brain. You know me. You know how my brain works. I don't fucking. It's hard for me to stay focused, Reila. I'm sorry. I don't have ADD. I promise you, I don't. Why would give you that idea? All the cup size has stayed with Final Fantasy 14. All female races have boob sliders, even the Lalafels, even though they don't do anything. Yeah, it's just, you know, people like customizing their characters, and there's a lot of different ways, but then, 16, like, there are fat guys, there's like, oh, what's it, Goots? There's Goots. There, he was like a big, tall motherfucker. Then there's Uncle Byram, he's an older, fatter motherfucker. And then there's like Gav, who's like more of a lanky kind of guy. And then you have Sid, that's like, you know, very suave and shit. Oh, is this there? Oh, it took a second. And then you have like more like strong motherfuckers, like the Titan guy. And then every single woman has the exact same body. So it's like, what the fuck? It had to have been a deliberate decision. And so, yes, I'm gonna point that out because it's bizarre. It's like puritanical. Then you get some Redditor who agrees with that. But between that and the YouTube videos I'm watching, because, you know, CollectedG keeps posting like the most cancer reviews ever. He's like, guys, look at how cancer this review is. I'm gonna click on it. And then I'm gonna be like, Jesus Christ, how do you find this shit? And now my YouTube's fucking suggestions are all that. And they're all like fucking, they look like fucking, you know, nose ring Karens, or they're trans, or they're like gay furries, or like God knows what. Every single time. And so, like, I'm, like, noticing this shit where it's, like, there's essentially 3 groups of Final Fantasy. Alright, let's see. Crystal or Book? But there's pretty much 3 groups of the Final Fantasy fan base, right? There's the old queers, right? The Gassiuses of the world, who like the old games. They're good. But all of the new ones. Book, like I said. Oh, I can use the next escape. Got it. They like the new games, but they'll pass judgment on the new ones without playing a lot of them, which I can kind of get it, right? Like, you don't want to spend the time and money on something that you probably won't like. I can get behind that, even though I do think you should, like, at least play some of the demos, or, you know, try some on sale. But, like, if you don't want to do that, then you shouldn't have a strong opinion on it, because you haven't really played it. So it's kind of hard to have an opinion on a game you haven't actually played. You can say a game looks like shit, like with the... What was the game where you were, the Dustborn, right? Dustborn, right? Or it's the gay fucking, road trip, not Final Fantasy 15, I know, not that gay road trip. The other one, the lesbian gay road trip, where they're bashing the fash with the power of music. But, like, you know, obviously you can be like, oh my god, but I can't really comment on the gameplay. Because it's a piece of shit. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Ooh, Reila, what's up? You looking fine today. Come here often? You smell your hair. Ah. Strawberries. I love it. I forgot that we planted the shit. I'm gonna mute myself while I read this. Fuck! I just... I was like, yeah, let me mute this for the cutscene. Wait a minute, I need to read. Fuck. The outfit cost almost $500,000 gil. We are the Dustborn. We are the new... It's so fucking bad. We are the Dustborn. We are the new porn. Our movement is newborn Dustborn. Can't make it up. They can't make games to save their life, but they keep getting funding. Or at least they kept getting funding. Didn't our tax dollars indirectly support that? Like we thought it was just like a, like Northern European tax dollars, but then with like all the DEI shit that Elon dug up, it was like, oh wait, our money went to that too. That sucks. I needed the gloves and feet for this event. Good stats. Sick. All right, so they have good stats to it too. An object beneath the surface gives off a faint shimmering light. Amusingly, that wasn't the worst song in the game. That's crazy. I apologize in advance for everyone watching the re-upload of this in the future. All 4 of you. Who have to hear me chewing through lines. Or, okay, shit, that was a fucking short one, alright. Danish government funds were involved, no clue about US aid, funneling money into bad games. Yeah, but there is a likelihood. The fact that there's a non-zero likelihood is depressing. Big order packs. The Maniga cape. So new car, going back and forth between the DMV for that, putting in my 2 weeks, fucking going through like the email setup and all that for new job, you know. But fucking then also my motherboard shat the bed on me. I was in a constant BIOS loop. It sucked. Ass. I got it overnight. I was like troubleshooting to try to figure out what the fuck it was, and I came to the conclusion like, all right, it sucks, but it's probably the motherboard. It's completely fucked. So let me roll the dice and buy a new one, and hopefully that fixes it. Went through the process of like, you know, because I didn't want to rewire everything, doing the game of operation of trying to gently remove and unscrew and unconnect everything, put the new one in, kind of like, you know, it's so, dude, it's so tight now. I need like a giant, humongous fucking case. But my current case is already giant and humongous, so I don't fucking know. But alas, it worked. But from all the constant like reboots every 2 nanoseconds, it kind of fucked up Windows like by like 1%, not even a lot. Where am I going, baby? To the dance studio or some shit? Ah, Reila. But so all of like my installed programs, not all of them, but a lot of them were just like work. Like I wouldn't work. I would click on it. Whoa. Oh, there you are. Jeez. Oh, you teleported far. Fuck. But yeah, so nothing would open right, so I would have to like download the installer. But not everything, but a lot of them wouldn't work. Would download the installer, run it, it would act like an update, and then everything would just work with that. So I kind of did quite a bit of testing yesterday. Last night. But I also yesterday took the Pen Test Plus exam. Sleep deprived as shit, because the previous night the motherboard shot the bed on me, and the previous nights before that I was doing a whole bunch of shit for fucking work and the new job, but also the DMV for the new car. So like I did not have a chance to study for this fucking test for like 3 weeks, and I passed by like 1 question. I literally did the payment option for an extra $70 to have the retake, because I was like, I'm probably gonna fail it and need to like take it again in Florida like right before all my other certs from the same cert provider expire, so that way they auto renew and hopefully pass on that time. Otherwise that would just, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but it would suck. But yeah, by like 1 fucking question, I was about to hit submit on the test. I'm like, you know, it would be funny if I pass this. I don't think I did, but let's see. It's like, congratulations, you barely passed, you prick. And I'm like, yeah. So I don't know, man. I haven't had a good night's sleep in like probably a week. So my brain is fucking just mush. So sorry in advance, Reila. I love you so much. I really do. Access beyond the victory gate is not permitted at this time. How about this? I pulled out of my ass. What have we here? Okay, apparently the Medieval Lesbians game had Italian government money. I haven't even looked into that because I'm happy just in bliss. I've seen thumbnails with that footage included. Oh, behind here lies the Northern Sandorian Chateau Durangotang. The residence of His Majesty King Destin checks in. Only authorized personnel may enter it. If you haven't business here, be gone. I brought medicine to give to Sir Agelise. Sir Agelise is in the midst of convalescence. I have strict orders to allow none to disturb his rest. But this medicine might well cure him of his illness. I beg of you, sir, please allow me to pass. Orders are orders. I must ask you to remove... What be the source of this commotion? For a moment I thought the pigmen had yet again breached our walls. Apologies, Sir Veselet. The last here demands that Sir Agelise is being most stubborn about it. Well, well, if it isn't young Lilisette, who so staunchly fought beside us in Laval, I had not imagined to have the pleasure again so soon. Pleasure's all mine, sir. This young lady happens to be the most dear friend of Sir Agelise. He would be all the better for her visit, I promise you. Allow her to pass, I say. As you will, sir. I've been told that Portia, too, has arrived to give comfort to our recuperating friend. It's times like this I wish it were that I took the battle wound. Now off to go, then. It would not do to make the poor man wait. You have my gratitude, sir. Alright, let me, I'm trying to, ow! It's a terrible game to try to eat to. Sir Agelise. Lilisette, why, you're all flushed. Upon what storm did you ride to come here? Sir Agelise, please drink this. And what might this be, pray? It's an infusion, one that might heal your affliction. Please, sir, you must try it. If it please my lady, then I am powerless to do it elsewise. That's cute. I like the potion animation. It's funny. How do you feel? Does the pain ail you still? Ah, you bitch! Courageously. I shall be fine. My thanks, Lilisette. The knowledge alone that your thoughts are with me lends me strength. Rest assured, a little scratch such as this shall not bedevil me long. Be not discouraged now. Together we'll surely get through this trying time. Portia. Like, shit, I remember that. What in the... As I was saying, one of those with pertinent documentation, McFat, that missing. Mayhap I can keep it in your stead. Courageous, I feel, will be absent from the chateau for a time. God, this food is good. Sorry, guys. Upon his return, however, I shall see that it's delivered to his hands. I guess just by, like, retracing her footsteps and trying to do things that she did. Or, like, giving people fucking deja vu and helping them remember. I guess that's what's going on. Manually remaking the timeline in our own image. Some shit like that. Too many, we are committing a terrible crime. I just want to see Jean-Claude Van Damme show up in his time machine and kick the living shit out of us. But to God, we are equals. What's good, Pickle? How you doing, baby? Port Sandoria, 1. I'm doing a rare eating stream because my fucking week has been insane. I've barely had time to myself. It's all good though. A lot of shit is looking up, even though the fucking fear and loathing of a motherboard dying was mind-wrecking. Where am I scarfing down? The fucking Chinese ass fucking beef, broccoli, and rice. Actually, really good. My mom and stepdad swung by and made this in another fucking meal. We were celebrating the fucking job. If they know about the test, we would have been celebrating that as well. Get the Singapore noodle. Yeah, I need to travel to Singapore next. I'll do live streaming of me getting railed on. Just a train being run on me. Just for you. Ah, so you're eating the neighbor's cat, indeed. This dirty fuck. Welcome, what'll it be? Day ride. What's that? You wish to know if a red-haired girl had been here of late? Apologies, but I cannot assist you at present. The kitchen demands my undivided attention. Wait a moment, you're an adventurer, are you not? Truly, the goddess be praised. I have urgent need of your assistance. Hear me out, I beg of you. I've invented a new bean dish, you see, and require that a sample of it be delivered to Amara. What is this, Final Fantasy 16? An elderly resident of southern Sandoria. She has been my nose and mouth ever since I swapped my fishing rod for a skillet. It'll become a custom between us. How would you know to talk to her? Like, I know the person we're talking about to visit, but how would you know to talk to this guy? The fuck? Was there something I missed last time where we got some direction to it? Holy shit. I guess just talk to everyone in, Jueno and Sandoria and you'll get there. She has been my nose and mouth ever since I swapped my fishing rod for skillet. It's become custom between us that I have her ply her senses on new cuisine I create. Would that I could make the delivery myself while it's still fresh and piping hot, but my customers have voracious appetites and must needs be fed. Should you do me this one favor, you may consider my aid at your disposal. This bean casserole is fucking, impertinent. This bean creation. This is Final Fantasy 11. You're asking questions the game can't answer. Yeah, once again, that's the one reason why, like, Final Fantasy 11's in the middle of my list, is it's hard for me to ignore those flaws, but, like, in terms of vibe and chilling with homies in a Final Fantasy world, this does a very... Sorry, won't answer. Yeah, it is a... There's some strong points in this game, but yeah, the fact that it won't answer shit is crazy. No, it's good. Think chow mein with some curry powder. That does sound good. Yeah, once again, fucking Southeast Asian dishes are pretty fucking sick. Vanilla Soft games have peak food porn in them. You gotta add the Monster Hunter Story series to your backlog. First you are comfy. I do. I have heard really good things about it. Not just from you, but from other people. But a lot from you. I need to add those to my... What, is there like... I mean, I guess probably just the Steam, right? The Steam version's fine for both. If I played Muramasa Demon Blade. Is there like a Wii game called Muramasa or some shit? That was like a WiiWare? What the fuck am I thinking of? I can just do that real quick. Hold up, bear with me. Bear with me, Reila. Reila, I do love you. I hope you don't hate me. 25 fucking... Oh, yeah, I have Final Fantasy 16 up. It's $25 now on sale. If anyone's curious about playing that game, I would wait for it to be even lower. Let's see. All right, done with Final Fantasy 16. I have one more. I did not play it last night because it was so fucking late. Last night's stream was just a me bitching stream. And testing and making sure my main shit worked. Monster Hunter Stories. Oh, there's a third one, or is that coming out? That one any good, or do people hate that one? March 13th. Oh, that just came out. All right, so I'm not gonna bite the bullet on that one. Let me put just the first one on my wish list. I'll play through that. You know me, I really like playing through shit in order. Which does have the downside of which does have the downside of, like, if there's a series where it doesn't get good until the second or third one, you know what I mean?
Come on! Come on, Dashi!
No.
Come on!
I just want to make you happy. What is that, Tropic Thunder? Fuck yeah, it is. You make me happy. I'm actually not a huge Tropic Thunder fan, but I do think the parts that are funny are really fucking good. I wish it was more edgy or something, I don't know. Singapore is a Chinese city that exists in the Malaysian island chain. Chinese city-state. I'm sorry, what were we talking about? Do you have any other family? I dwell here with my son Raminil. My husband passed away 5 years ago. Oh, the bean dip. Jesus Christ. Where would that be? Wrong, lady. Oh, what the? How? Well, I mean, in your defense, they look the exact same and they stand in the exact same fucking place. And their houses are the exact same. I don't know, it's a fair fucking, it's a fair point. Fair confusion. I'm correct, the original Muramasa was on the Wii. There's a remaster that was ported to the PS Vita, which is also great. That's a weird fucking bit of trivia that I happen to know, isn't it? I know people seem to really like that one a lot. Let's see, for Monster Hunter Stories, think Pokemon with Monster Hunter monsters. It's just rock, paper, scissors, but with a surprisingly in-depth gene system. Interesting. Odin Sphere as well. And Dragon's Crown. Very large, hand-painted 2D sprites. I need to try that. I've heard really good things about it ever since it came out. Hello, young lady. What brings you to my humble abode? After a drought to fix up a cough, mayhap? What would be the source of this mouth-watering aroma, pray? This is autistic stare. Not a thought in that head. What do we have here, eh? If my memory's not mistaken, though like as not it is, I've never laid eyes on such cuisine. Oh, Reila, I wish there's like more, like I noticed more memeable points in our playthrough where I can make more of the, that like chat GPT AI fucking art. Because that thing has gotten better at making art. But I love the me fucking tripping balls with the fucking sack of shit while you're just like, just sad looking at the map. What have we here? If I remember not mistaken, then like it's not, I never laid eyes on such cuisine. Ah, new culinary creation of old Therides, is it? Well, I can't recall the last time he sent me a sample. Let's try a mouthful, shall we? My goodness, such a delectable harmony of flavors. Ah, brings back memories, it does. Back in the day, Theride would oft rely on my taste buds, as I recall. It'd be myself and this other little girl who'd attend the tastings. Oh, that girl loved Theride's bean dishes so. The way her eyes would sparkle as she fell upon each bowl never once failed to bring a smile to my face. It looked like that, though. I can't seem to remember. Ah, curses fail in memory, but I do ramble. Apologies, young lady. I'm sure you've gotten better things to do than listen to a withered old woman's prattle. Thank you for bringing the sample. Be sure to tell Theride that his new dish is bound to be a sensation. Well, I've fucking never seen an NPC give out more Epstein vibes. What, the old lady? She's like a fucking elderly... What's that bitch's name? I had no idea that she was like British. That bitch. I thought she was Jewish. Well, I mean, she might be Jewish as well, but I'm blanking on her name. Does everyone here say, young lady? I get the shivers. Where is the nearest crystal? Alright, I am on the right path. I thought it was like right here. No, it's by the next pile of boxes. Muramasa is a definite treat. The plot is a two-protag story, rather. About a young ninja possessed by a vengeful spirit of an evil art and a noble woman who got her body stolen by a swordsman. That the spirit wants vengeance on, very trippy and oriental. Yeah, that, what's the other one where the wolf and you, like, paint shit and it's Zelda? That's another one I need to play. Both, I think, started on the Wii, didn't they? Both of them? Maybe not. No, I think the one started on the PS2 and was ported to the Wii just because it made sense. Oh, you're golden. You're golden, Pika. I can barely focus, man. Let alone speak. I'm trying my best, too. I feel like the tiredness is in all of us. It's been a long fucking winter. Speaking of which, where I'm at. Oh, Okami. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking. Fucking commies. I played God Hand, right? No, I have the fucking ISO in my PS2 folder. That's been on the list. Oh yeah, let me just write this shit down. I'll see if I can like bump up these a little bit on my 2 playlists. Okami, Muramasa, Monster Hunter Stories, and God Hand. Don't you love Beautiful Joe? You're fucking with me at this point. That's another, I know, I'm sorry. That's one that I never got around to playing. When I was growing up, it always caught my attention, but I never like fucking bit the bullet and fucking picked it up. I feel like such a sham, such a fraud. To be fair, there's like so much shit I've played, it's just there's so much more shit to play. It's crazy. Ah, you're back. I trust you had no difficulty delivering good speed. And now, for good or ill, the moment of truth has come. What words did Amara have for me? No, I'm mistaking you with Joey Jojo, who loves Beautiful Joe. It's a common mistake. How's Joey Jojo doing? I know there was one time where he was drunk and got a little bit personal. And I felt bad for him, but I feel like he's doing all right now. He's a nice guy, he really is. Truly, naught is more heartening than a vote of confidence from her. I can now add the dish to my sandwich's menu without reserve. Oh god, I'm sorry, I have to chew. Now then, I believe you had a request from me. By way of thanks, I shall do all my power to assist you. You are searching for a friend, I believe. Describe her to me, and we shall see whether she has indeed been here. A girl born of human Elvan parents, with hair kissed by fire. You've done me a great kindness, but I fear I may not be much help in your quest. I've sworn seeing who you describe, yet I can say neither when nor where that was. See, Joey's Jojo, still obsessed with Kamen Rider and Booba. He isn't a wizard anymore. Lost the arcane power to a succubus. And he stopped cat denning posting. I'm glad, that sounds good. Hey, it's a baby step. Mr. Thuride. Why, if it isn't dear Lilisette came to pay a visit. Have you been keeping well, lass? Count is unfamiliar with Joey posing. Well, I know of that he's obsessed with posting Booba and Cat Dennings. I remember that. But of course, have you ever known me to keep unwell? Ha, it pleases me to hear that. It would please me even more, however, if you would be the first to taste my new bean dish. Truly? I've been outside all day and I'm hungry enough to eat a chocobo. Haha, as milady commands, repast shall be served this instant. Voila, I give you my latest culinary invention. It's fresh off the cook fire, though, so do take care not to scald yourself. Wow, it looks so good. Over the lips and past the gun. Look out, tummy, here it comes. Bon appetit! I eagerly await your impression. Reila, how would you rank, Aphmau, Lilisette, Lion, and, fuck Fuck, how am I blanking on the fucking Permathia chick? Her name. How am I blanking on that? Jesus Christ. Prish, there we are. Jesus Christ, Prish. Yeah, so Prish, Aphmau, Lion, and Lilisette. Rank them. Maybe give me a looks rank, and then give me a like looks design rank, and then give me a fucking like plot and character personality ranking. Whew. Thanks for the meal, Mr. Thuride. I have to take my time on that? Gotcha. Well, here'd be mine, right? I think for the looks, Lion would be number one. Because she reminds me of a non-jailbait, more stacked Riku. And that kind of does something for me. Then Lilisette. I think Lilisette is fine. And I guess Aphmau and Prish, I guess it would be weird if you counted Prish as number one, because she's like a fucking jailbait Elvan. Yeah, I guess she's 500 years old. We can make that argument. But I'm not gonna let you get me on that one. In terms of fucking character. Yeah, I know. I mean, just for now, in terms of character, I guess Lion would be the bottom, honestly. Because he didn't really have much of a character. Then maybe Lilisette. I mean, I like Lilisette. I think Aphmau and Prish are really, really likable. And then I guess it would be like Prish would be number one if it isn't for the fact that once she becomes immortal, again, like they changed her personality. I thought that was really fucking weird. That she's then very like shy and fucking timid and shit. I'm like, would she really have a shy, timid personality just because she's normal and mortal now? That's fucking bizarre to me. But anyway, let's see. What is this? Wasn't very good this time, though. What did you say? You used a different salt, right? It's got too much edge and isn't so flattering on the beans. Who do you presume to be to find fault with my cuisine? I feed you from my own hearth, yet you have the gall to repay me with mockery? Away with you! Be gone from my sight! Canonically, every girl in the game is player sexual. It really is crazy. I honestly like that they did that. It's kind of funny. We're like, let's see. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Thuride. Fuck, what's another game where like every single person in the game wants to like fuck you? I feel like it's something, right? It's like on the tip of my tongue. I'm completely blanking on it. Ah, it's coming back to me now. Feels like a lifetime ago. No, I think I'm thinking of Shinji Moya. Shinji Moya? Denji Moya. Everyone wants to fuck Denji, but it's like, oh! And he like ruins every opportunity. Because that's the only thing Japanese men can fucking connect with and relate to. Feels like a lifetime ago when that little redhead girl criticized my cooking. She tore my fragile pride to shreds with her innocent words. In a fit of anger, I took leave of myself and chased the poor lass away. As she fled, however, I mulled over her comments and found naught but truth in them. It was exactly as she said regarding the seasoning. In retrospect, many and more of my success stories, my better-loved dishes, owe their existence to her. She was undeserving of my anger. It shames me still to think of my unseemly behavior that day. To come to think of it, there was Tenchi is anime Ray Romano. Did you get that from somewhere? Is that an observation you just fucking had? That's fucking good. I wonder if that's like a board posting of 4chan or some shit. Come to think of it, there's another little girl. Oh, it's an observation. It's a good observation. I like it. Then she is anime Ray Romano. I'll have to like mull on that for a bit. Come to think of it, there was another little girl even before then. One equally given to speaking her mind with regards to my cuisine. But age is taking its toll, I fear, and my memory is reluctant to divulge anything in cool nowadays. I'm sorry I couldn't be of greater help to your request. I promise you, when the next I invent a new dish, you shall be the first to sample its savory delights. Oh shit, we already got 2. Look at that. That one was... Yeah, really? You just have to figure out, I'm sure, when you're playing this when it's new, like, oh, it's a fucking asshole in the restaurant by the port? Who you'd have no reason to ever interact with, ever? Chacho orangutan? I just googled, apparently others think the same thing. It's the English voice actor. He just sounds like Ray Romano. I've been meaning to revisit Tenchi Muyo anyway. I think it's like kind of flawed in that, like, I think it starts like the first half is way stronger than the second half from my memory. I mean, no, I know it's like fucking 6 or 8 episodes. It's not long. I remember that was one of the first like animus that we would rent at Blockbuster. That was a fun one. Isn't that amazing how much that like ages us collectively? Renting shit at Blockbuster. It's something everyone understands unless they were born like post 2000. Crazy shit. Oh, fucking wrong one. Wait, right? No, this is the right way. Fuck, I always get that confused with the church. It's been a while since we've been in here. Talk to Halver, you whore. Yes, you have business with me? Ah, 'tis you! When we last conversed, you were searching for a certain Crystal War veteran. Were you able to find who you sought? You were? That's pleasing news indeed. More pleasing still to know that you can turn to him again should the need arise. Your companion appears not to be with you today. Or have I confused you with another? Pray tell, forgive me. Keeping vigil here day after day, my mind is wont to wander on occasion. Northern Sandoria? Love how this guy's name is Fairy. I know I've had that observation before. There's no way I haven't. The localization team was fucking mean to the French. My god. I mean, deservingly so. Are we sure Gaseous didn't work for a translator? For Square Enix around this time? Book. I'm almost done, Reila. Believe in me. As I believed in you. Dude, I fucking needed food so badly. I so rarely. I don't think I ever have eaten like a meal on stream. That's how badly. I have like 1,000 streams uploaded on YouTube. This is the first time. Just to like emphasize. Do not do this lightly. Whew. Look how nice the fucking music here was. It's probably been one of the few, I think there's a total of like 3 or 4 tracks made by Nobuo Uematsu. The base game for this game had like 2 primary contributors. Then Nobu, Matsu, and one other who did, like, I don't know, between the two of them, maybe like 10 tracks. Reila is right here. I can't see them. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you fucking whore. Yeah, I do remember looking at the gravestone, yes. I remember some things. Now seems to be a good time to replace it. Fuck, I sold it. I was like, what is this stupid flower doing in my inventory? Why did Reila mistakenly tell me to have 2 of them? That's nice of BG Wiki to be like, hey, when you buy this, buy 2 of them. I do like this timeline. Larzos is a really chill dude. There's some neat concepts here. How do you feel about the plot twist? The kind of more I've like hooked on it, the more I kind of like it. That we're in like technically the, I guess bad timeline isn't the right word, but the highly unlikely timeline. Like, gotta swoop down some Dave's X's. Like, hey, let me like fucking fracture this shit Doctor Strange style in like 10,000 different fucking directions. Ah, there's one. There's the one where everything works. To be fair, it makes sense. It does. Because another thing that I was thinking of, and I think I pointed this out last time, is it makes the argument by the Xylart in the Xylart expansion and Permathia in the Permathia expansion make more sense, that they're like so fucking adamant, like, no, this is the fucking, this shouldn't happen, like this will fail. We're at the time point in the fucking like the galactic song prediction shit, where you guys fail and we have to like fucking fix your shit, because in every other timeline they're probably right, and it is in this timeline they're like, the fuck. something seriously off here. Everyone is so incompetent, it makes sense that everyone thinks it's fucked. Yeah. Well, hello there. Pleasant surprise seeing you here again. Judging by that grim expression, something clearly troubles you. Why don't you get it off your chest, whatever it is? Might be I can help some. That's the spirit. Go on then, I'm all ears. Thinking of like the end of Wizard of Oz, but instead it's like, yeah, and all of you guys were evil demons. Trying to ruin the planet. Like, oh my god, Dorothy. That's the spirit. Go on, I'm all ears. Sorry, lass, but all that flew right over my head. Despite my years, I'm a simple man of heart. I fear all this talk of past and futures beyond my fathoming. Seems to me, though, that all it boils down to simply this. Someone you hold dear is in terrible trouble, am I right? Well then, I'd say your path is crystal clear. You've got to do whatever it takes to rescue that person. What in blazes? Truth be told, I'd given up myself for lost, having Mother taken away before my very eyes. Returning to Sandoria only to be greeted by a father who didn't know me. All of it was simply too much to bear, but I had Count Monte Fisto and Kate sits beside me. They were always there, ever willing to share my burden, ever ready with a word to lift my spirits. That was when I realized I wasn't alone, that I had friends I could depend on, who would never abandon me in my hour of need. Together we can overcome any adversity. Together we'll defeat Lilith and protect our future and loved ones. Please watch over me, Father, Mother. I promise to make you proud. The devil did I just see now? That's strange, but not unpleasant. Goes to show, the longer you live, the more you get to experience. I'm beginning to understand now, lass. Some parts still sketchy to be sure, but I believe I know what it is you're fighting to save. A winsome young lady with the will of steel. Gentle yet headstrong. She's often misunderstood by folk. Get to know her well, though, and you can't help but cherish her. Not sure why, but for a second there, I could have sworn it was a vision of Sir Ragelis I just saw. Anyhow, seeing as you've got a dear friend to rescue, don't let me keep you. This old man here will be cheering you on from afar. What would you say is the collective theme of all of the expansions so far? I'm thinking, like, righting wrong the fuck-ups of the past. Because, like, in the base game, it's the fucking group that went in the, to the north and fucked up and had everyone dead. Then the Xylards out of the Xylart are, like, had fucked up royally and are trying to, like, fuck everything up again. And then Permathia. It's essentially the same thing, right? More Xylart horseshit. And then, same thing with, Treasures of Adargon, and same thing here, technically. It's like fixing up their shit, which is kind of a little bit of Final Fantasy 5-y, right? Because that's also kind of similar. And I guess 8 too. You know, I'll be real with you. I kind of like when Final Fantasy does that. Let's see. The way I see it, everyone's too retarded to do anything. So you have to clean everything up. So Father has sent you another adventure to babysit me. I grant you permission to accompany, but I request that you stay out of my way. Reila? What did you do? Why did you do this? You fucked. No, you're the one who fucked up. Oh wait, I had to gather my friends and let's begin. Should I do this or just say fuck it? Alright, bye. It's like, where's Canal? I told you to fucking protect her while she ran into the Neldim necropolis. You fucking bitch. You let my daughter get killed. Of Northern Sandoria. But yeah, that's like one of the common themes they do a lot in Final Fantasy though, is previous generation seriously fucked up bad, and you now have to fucking, like, you know, like the sins of the father passing on to the son, you know? That kind of shit. I guess you could argue Final Fantasy 3 is a little of that. Final Fantasy 5 is that. Let's see. I'm guessing Chateau, the orangutan. But, yeah, 8 is definitely that. 10. I guess anything really where they do the, like, there was the previous party that went out and set out to do shit, and then they kind of fucked up. I guess maybe that stems a little bit from Lord of the Rings, right? Like The Hobbit, and then before that, the Age of Man, and fucking everything up here. Oh, we're going to the Chateau, the fucking church? We're going to the church. Yeah, just kind of like an interesting trope I notice in Final Fantasy a lot, but it's one I don't mind. We finished the last one, gotcha. Oh, okay, yeah. I kind of wish they, like, that's the thing, is every time, like, they do a previous Final Fantasy, they just remake it and remaster it. But some of the previous Final Fantasies, I'd rather them, like, take that concept and then just try to do something completely new. Like kind of fix it, like, let's reattempt that, because it's fucked up. I would wish they did that with, like, 8 and 15 in particular. Both have a lot of fucking issues with the plot, and both feel like they were kind of... Like, it feels like a rough draft published as a final copy, you know? Be this your first visit to the cathedral, all of Altana's children are welcome here. Abiolgit. Sweet name you got there, bro. Pray excuse me, but I could not help but notice your interest in that man. What are you, gay? His is a heart-rending tale. Seeks absolution for his callous treatment of a distraught young lady. Her name is unknown to him. He refers to her only as the red-haired maiden. Oh, it's that motherfucker. Interesting. Which one? What is his name? Blank one. Heck, man, nary a day passes by that you are not here offering words of prayer. Surely such devotion shall not go unnoticed by the goddess. Bertinal? Okay, never mind. I thought it was going to be one of the, the shadow guys. Because we've only ever met the Galka. I sincerely wish that it were so, Friar. And I might have peace in my heart once more. The fuck is Bertinal? I shall return to adding my prayers to those of others. May paradise open its gates to you. Hey, get fucked, approximate display Shaya 38. That's a bot name, I haven't seen it. Thank you, Saribot. What the fuck is Reila doing all the way up there? An original area, Northern Sandoria. We've been in Carpenter's Landing. But yeah, so leading up to my departure date, I'm gonna take like a 2-day road trip down to Florida to my brother's place. I'm already talking to a broker for it's not like the like a New York broker where you pay fucking them, which is complete horseshit. Because of course New York they do that. No, but like in you know, Florida, it's like they get paid from the people selling the apartment to like get people to check their shit out. So it's, you know, nice. Hey, what's up, Bertinal? But that's gonna be what, the 29th? Like that weekend, so probably that Saturday to Monday, the last Saturday to Monday in March. And then I start on the 6th. But leading up to that point, we're going to be finishing Shining Force 2, playing that mostly in mornings. And we're going to be finishing Final Fantasy 16. We only have one more stream of that, so we'll probably do that tomorrow night. I'm fucking pumped. Pickle says your mods can't go up against a bot. Oh wait, it's a lawless place. I know, I have to fucking kick the shit out of these fucking bots. Thanks, Twitch. Aren't you the adventurer from the cathedral? You wish to know more of the maiden? It appears my sad exploits have attained notoriety far and wide. Well, I have no reason to conceal this from you. On the contrary, I welcome it that more people would know me for the contemptible wretch I am. What? That fair maiden is your friend? Please, you must tell me where I might find her. So, not even you know of her whereabouts. I suppose there's no help for that. Let me recount my tale then, as promised. It all began the day past when I went to attend a sermon at the cathedral. I saw that fucking ass shaking. My God! That was when I first caught sight of her. As she stepped through the doors, bathed in the radiant light of morn. Goddamn, Bertinal sounds fun to hang around, man. Sheesh. Well, I'm thinking Bertinal is one of the dudes that in another timeline, because they're kind of like slowly whittling away this timeline, like merging memories of the bad ones to this one. He might have been responsible in 99% of all other timelines for ruining everything. So this timeline, he's like, oh god, I feel fucking like shit, but I don't know why. What's good, social justice Waluigi? How you doing? Trite though this must sound, never before had I laid eyes upon such fairness. I still remember well the ornament that adorned her fair ivory hair. But But above all, I remember the deep sorrow that was graven upon her face. To simply imagine the pain that racked her gentle heart sent a dagger sliding through mine own. The intensity of my emotions was such that I could not help but reach out to her. Beg pardons, my lady, if I might have a moment. Or maybe it's just a Redditor pickle, I don't know. Have we met? Breathe, damn you, breathe. Something weighs heavily on your mind, that much is plain to see. I should be honored to share that burden if it please you. It's kind of you to offer, but I would not presume to prevail upon a stranger. Spaghetti falls out of his asshole, maybe? No, I insist. If there is aught I might do to ease your pain, you need but ask. This is highly unusual for me, but since you insist. For true? I know that coffee pasta, the drop in the spaghetti. You've no idea how much this means to me. To think that this vision of beauty would share me with her deepest hurts. I was above the moon with joy, that is, until she launched into her story. She claimed to be champion of the dawn, but this, I'm sorry. I just had the mental image of like tight ass around that fucking fireplace at Xanderkin being like, listen to my story. This might be our last chance. And tight ass recounting the entire game to all the people that were there with him to experience it. That's so fucking funny to me. Fuck you. I was actually like laughing today because I posted that Final Fantasy X soundtrack on YouTube. Check that shit out if you guys want to. But yes, we were all there, you fucking asshole. But I was laughing at like just Dato as well. Like just how fucking like manic Dato was as a fucking Blitz player. Where he just had kickoff, he'd like punch everyone in the face and just swim to the net. And, like everyone would be blocking him, he'd just score a goal and then just get another on the breakaway over and over again. It's like online, everyone's like, yeah, wait until you can recruit people, then you can recruit Waka, and I just didn't. So then when I was using Waka, he just was getting fucking smoked by everyone on the team. You held us back, you prick! It was your fault we lost for all those years! Hey man, you're being a little bit harsh now. What happened to the Dato I used to know? Fuck off, Waka! She claimed to be the champion of Dawn, possessed of the ability to travel to the past. Powerful enemies have come from an alternate reality, and she was battling against them to ensure the survival of the world. In the midst of our struggle, though, however, someone dear fell into enemy hands. And to compound matters, those who once cared for her lost all memory to her existence. Hey Lulu, why doesn't this baby look like me? Yeah. He was like, oh, it's nothing. Look, can you go practice blitzball? Your friend Dato will be over to help me with things around the house. You go have fun, go play. I considered myself worldly and well-traversed, but now it would have prepared me for the words that spilled from her lips. Fucking Pickle over here fucking wasting his fistin'. Fucking social justice Waluigi playing some DQ7 remake, sick. Lulu, why is our covered in flour all the time? Motherfucker call himself a wretch and shit. Sheesh, a real ray of sunshine right there. Yeah, I mean, okay, Bertrand is a Redditor. He's also an Elvan. That's a bad fucking mix. At some point in time, I cannot say exactly when, bemusement turned into amusement, and I decided that all of it was a great big fairy tale. I find myself staring at her wide-eyed, nodding dutifully as the events, each more fantastical and ridiculous. Okay, so he gets one of the shadow guys in the past. Ridiculous in the last, were regaled to me in intricate detail. Lulu, why does your pussy smell like fried chicken, yeah? Wait, is Dato black? I don't even know what Dato is. He's like Puerto Rican or something. The guillotine fell. I did that which cannot be undone. Hey, what's so funny? Mercy, my lady. But any more of this and my sides are like to burst. What? I don't believe this. You begged me to share my burden, then I obliged you for what? To have you rain spittle on me with your laughter? That's right. It was all make-believe. That you derived such mirth from my tall tale made it worth telling. I thank you for your precious time. Farewell, and Atomos take you. Must be either losing my mind or the biggest fool in the world to think a good idea to pour my heart to some bored stranger. Tama, what? My lady, where are you going? In hindsight, the graveness with which she told her story ought to be plain as day, even to this blind dolt. Whether or not there's any truth to her words is immaterial. The point is she believed the genuineness of her tale. As such, it was utterly tactless of me, cruel rather, to make light of her as I did. Or maybe it's not, I don't know, because the name's different, but for the Galkin, the name's the same, no? Oh, weird. Any tips on FF5? That's the next RPG quest. I have the GBA version. Okay. With Final Fantasy V, experiment a lot. A lot of people get in the, like, the Final Fantasy Tactics mindset of, oh, let me stay as this job until I get good at that job. That's not how Final Fantasy V works. When you become a white mage or a monk, right? See, Pickle gonna take a nap, listen to the stream. All good, I appreciate the fucking lurk. Much love, dude. But Final Fantasy V, right? If you change into a monk, right? You are as good of a monk as you will ever be. When you swap into a knight, you have all the passives. You have, like, you're good. If you stay as that, you'll learn, you'll learn more, you'll learn passives and active abilities that you can then equip. But you're not really going to reap the benefits of that until you change classes. So just swap around, jump around, and get like some passives and actives, and try to find weird shit. Take your time, maybe grind up money here and there to buy, like, you know, a couple extra swords for this class or that class, so that way you can more freely change. But anytime you hit a fucking wall, like, oh wow, that fucking boss is hard. You do not need to grind abilities, you do not need to grind levels, I promise you. Everything in Final Fantasy V is outlandishly exploitable. You just have to find those solutions, but there's not just like one solution to a boss. There's like fucking 20 solutions to a boss. You could just whack away and kill a fucking boss, or you could like swap to Beastmaster and use like the stun. And then like, oh wow, that boss is susceptible to stun, so I can just like lock him for the whole fight? Really? Yes, you can. Or I don't fucking know, like they counter when hit, but all of your homies are low on health and you have a knight. Well, just have the knight do a full defend and they won't take damage, and then no one takes damage. It's blocking everyone. It doesn't even matter that the fucker counters. They're gonna be blocking all the counters. There's like, 5 is so deep. So there's a swap around, experiment, make weird combo classes. Don't just stick to one thing. Be like, oh, if I stick to this class, I'll be better at that class. No. But yes, 5 is one of my top 3. It's great. I need a Fisto LP of it for some studying. I'll get to it. When I get to it next, I'll do the Pixel Remaster, because I've already beaten like every version of the game except the PlayStation 1 version, because that sucks asshole. But anyway, whether or not there's any truth to her words is immaterial. The point is she believed the genuineness of her tale. As such, it was utterly tactless of me, cruel rather, to make light of her as I did. What I wouldn't give for a chance to see her again and beg for forgiveness. You and I scarce know one another, but I might trouble you to tell me her name. The truth is, I've not been able to sleep at night for the want of this knowledge. In light of the grievous wrong I did to your friend, I would not be surprised if you were to begrudge me this favor. Yet I must ask you to take pity on me. Aye, the poor sob seems, what's that, replicant? He's a replicant? We must kill him? Lilisette, what a beautiful name. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Having had this opportunity to talk to you, it feels as though the weight of the world has been lifted off my shoulders. May the goddess bless you thrice over, kind adventurer. Yeah, I wonder why we've only ever met the Galkin for, like, the evil, dudes that became, like, Shadow, Red Mage, Warriors, whatever the fuck. What are they called? Like, Depression Knights or some shit? There's a fucking word for them. I forget what the game calls them. It sounds fucking cool. Spite Wardens, there we are. I like Depression Knights more. I think my name is better. Spite Wardens. You gotta, like, admire the way my brain like works or I guess doesn't. I can't. Yeah, once again, I do want to apologize again, right? I'm sorry this has been such a talky and food-eaty stream. Yeah, I do feel bad. I don't want you to hate me. I don't want to ruin your night. Do I ruin your night or do I make you happy? We'll climb up here. I just want to make you smile and sing and dance and all those good things. Alright, you can... Alright, you can invite him in, but don't ask him to dance. Do you want to dance? No, I told you not to ask him to dance. You be quiet. Oh, God. That's a fucking great episode, the Evil TV episode. Maybe this is alright. Guys want some metal candy? No, it's the same damn show! Yeah, you. I got a special deal for you. For a nominal fee, I can warp you to some out-of-the-way battlefield. Alright, no, I did talk. I feel like I tried to target the door right there. Didn't work. It's amazing how I've memorized every episode of Aqua Teen. I haven't seen it in like 10 to 15 years. But I really need to. What the fuck are we doing? Oh, Amel. I read that as like Anal Asanda, which is a beautiful name for a woman. Buy some rice, vinegar, ground. How would you know this? Or maybe in the next quest they tell you, and if we already have it, then get fucked. Got it. Okay, good. Rice, vinegar, ground wasabi, holy basil. A fucking expensive ground wasabi, huh? Rice vinegar, ground wasabi, holy basil, there we go. Word up! Fuck yeah. For the record, guys, this is how I imagine Reila dresses when we stream together. Reila's DMs are just full of me begging for feet pics. Please. Please, baby. I need it. Give me the pussy, boss. Oh, man. Who's Reila? That's your cousin? Indeed. Reila's my cousin. To a book. Alright, original area. They go to a cooler book place, or am I overthinking it? How about Rulude? Why not? Oh shit, that's what Reila chose! We're on the same brain length. Our brains are the same, Reila. Isn't that beautiful? Oh god, that's a fucking special ass shit. Undertaken, vanquish the vermin. Gotta use Fisto nouns, bro. Youngner Forest South. And we'll go to the south. I so want to call it south. It would make it so much more sense if it was like P for pass. I mean, I get why now. The shadow fucking timeline, right? Which I think you were suggesting, but I called bullshit. And I was like, no, that's not it, Reila. You're full of shit. They're not gonna go that direction with the plot. You fucking idiot. Oh! Oh! Ah! Okay, game. Battalion down, S, then Younger 4s, then back to Battalion downs. Wait, really? Don't move. I'm finishing. Ah! Alright. Let's see. Teleportation assistance. Battalion downs. Where all the cool kids go to get the downs. Wow, it's the same fucking music here. This way? I kinda hate the, I'm going the right way, right? Yeah. With the music when there's like an assault event happening. I kind of wish it was just the cool ass music. Maybe the music's broken for me, I don't know. There we go. That's what I like. How in the fuck would you know to go here? I guess you'd see smoke and shit, so you would go near it to do shit. I don't fucking know. Already forced you this way. Lilisette, it's bad enough that we skip lessons, but to come all the way to Jueno without Master Mykov's leave? Sheesh, you're still going on about that? Doesn't it bother you that something unsavory might develop between those two? Well, Of course it bothers you, and that's why we're doing this. Come on, we're almost there. Ah, Lilisette, wait. Wait. I take the high road. Reila takes the low road. Reila be petty as fuck. Oh, fuck. Did you ever, like, drink a bottle of water, right? But you're so fucking thirsty you killed in, like, 2 sips and it feels like fucking nothing? Yeah, grab another one. That's where I'm at right now. I'm probably, like, super fucking dehydrated, if I'm being honest. A lot of driving. Oh, I don't know, like, what the weather's like where you guys are at, but, like, over the last couple of days, there's like one day where it went from like 75 degrees to fucking 30 and started snowing in the same day. Like t-shirt, shorts weather, and then snowing like a couple hours later. Shit was fucking nuts. I ain't looking forward to that shit, baby. One of the reasons I'm looking forward to fucking Florida. Yeah, I lived in, like, Arizona for about, like, a year and a half. And... like, don't get me wrong, it's hot as fuck, I sweat balls, right? But, like, before I went over there, I was the kind of guy that, like, you know, unless it's, like, really, really, really fucking freezing, I could just rock, like, t-shirt, shorts in fucking, winter. I'm like, I was really cool with the cold, you know? But just being in Arizona for a year and a half, and I didn't really particularly even like the weather that much. I'm not a fan of dry heat. It's like, it's alright. But when it's, like, really hot, it fucking sucks out there. It is the fucking Mojave. But when I got back, it's like my like resistance to the cold, it was just gone. It's crazy. Like, yeah, now I gotta like put on 400 layers. Get all comfy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think... oh, fuck. I do want to, like, get started before leaving for Florida, like, when we're done Final Fantasy 16 and, Shining Force 2. I'm gonna continue off where we left off in Dark Souls 3. But we're also gonna be picking up and starting Final Fantasy Tactics. And I'm not sure when the fuck I'm going to get that, PlayStation 1, the Super Station. I think I will get it. I think it just might be a fucking couple months. I might want to check on that. I feel like when I get it, like, from the sound things, like, some people haven't been getting it. I think they've just been, like, behind on the production. And, you know, it sucks. They were, like, expecting Q1, but, I'm calling bullshit that I get it in the next, 16 days. Get like forwarding address set up, it's fine. Oh man. But yeah, before, I guess my point being is for Vagrant Story, I might actually just stream that on like PC through DuckStation or some shit. I'd rather have that one of the games that I fucking Christian on the Super Station, along with like Dragon Quest 7 and there's a couple other games. Jade Cocoon, they have the thumbnail already for. In fact, let me see if I can pull that up real quick. Super Station 1. Yeah, like, people are starting to get, like, review copies of it. As of, like within the last month, they see, like, oh, like, 1 week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Most recent is, like, 1 month ago. Yep, open that shit. Why couldn't they just added, like, a fucking book by the Jueno Gate? I really... kinda scummy. I know the books and crystals came later, so that was like a conscious decision to be like, no, get fucked. You gotta walk to Jueno. Oh, it's you. See, you're without your companion today. No, wait, as I recall, you've always traveled alone. Never mind that. The Allied forces continues its desperate struggle in the Northland. It's only the Knights of the Red Rose remain garrisoned here. You are free to proceed should you have business with them. So I wonder if we're now, like, making our own timeline, because enough, like, weird shit has happened that it's now diverting from the original R-Pass. You partook in Operation Snowstorm, did you not? That such a promising strategy should fail so spectacularly was a grave disappointment to us all. And to none more than Sir Noluri. Though I shall not admit to it, Sir Regulus's dismissal came as a personal blow. Yet, the war rages on, concerning itself not with matters of heart, but which is all we can do to stay focused on our objectives. This is Shamin, over. Tis I, Nolari. I require that a batch of martial rice balls be brought to Battalion Downs, post-haste. They shall be delivered at once, sir. How about the Japanese cannot comprehend, like, simple food unless it's onigiri? It is highly uncharacteristic of the captain not to strike out amply supplied. Truly the matter of Sir Agelise must weigh heavily upon her mind. We, the Knights of the Red Rose, never leave base without our rice balls, you see. It would be no exaggeration to call them the beating heart of our rations. That's crazy, the idea to walk all the way to Jueno in the past. And, yeah, mind you, back when this was new, you didn't have the teleports. You're going from Atomos' mouth all the way here. And then all the way back to Atomos' mouth, through that, all the way to Jueno. Fucking buying this shit. All the way back to Atomos' mouth, and then all the way back here. Fuck Shimmy? Let's see. But no exaggeration to call them the beating heart of our rations. The key ingredient is specially prepared hot relish. Puts the raging fire into one's belly, granting the resilience of 1,000 thorned roses. This recalls to my mind the time Captain Nolari first sent for additional rice balls earlier in the war. On my arrival at the encampment, however, she vehemently insisted she had made no such request. She sent me back to base, but not before reprimanding me for my indiscretion with enough choice words to gag a gaboo. How do you say gaboo or do you say gooboo? I guess there's two O's. I kind of like gaboo, because it sounds like when Mr. Plinkett is like, Naboo? Naboo accessory kit. Shut up, I'm doing my Star Wars review. There will not be a repeat of that episode, surely. Gooboo. Now then, where did I put that relish? Curses, of all the times to be exhausted of our supply. Loath as I am to ask you this, we urgently require a pot of martial relish. In the Von Curl Inlet there resides a goblin named Lovedo. Bring her a bottle of rice vinegar, a jar of ground wasabi, and a sprig of holy basil. And she will concoct the relish for you. Do make all haste. I shall remain here to prepare the rice balls in the meantime. Goddamn. Am I warping? Is that the fastest way? I think so. Oh, so I'm through the first 3 nation quests and like the initial quest for like watching the cutscenes for Windurst and Sandoria. Sandoria, once again, there's like the youth brigade and there's like some orcs that are like surprisingly smart and cunning. And for whatever reason, one of them is, like, really interested in one of the youth brigade kids because they're, like, a fucking natural at killing orcs and doing, like, really smart shit. I forget what character he's supposed to be, but I think, I think it's supposed to be a character I recognize, but I can't. Because my brain doesn't work. Maybe there'll be a reveal later. I don't know, all the Elfon blend together. But then in Windurst, it's, like, you focus more on that head, War Warlocks. I think it's gonna be primarily about how the War Warlocks all get wiped out and die. Which there is a level of, you know, interest in that. But also how the, Mithra are all, like, immigrating to Vanadil, or I guess the world is Vanadil. Whatever the fuck. Is the kid X-Enemy? Yes. Who's that supposed to fucking be? The name rings bells, but I can't fucking remember. Or am I not supposed to know of it? Because I feel like I'm supposed to. The name sounds really familiar. But yeah, so he's like a natural, but like even the really intelligent, like surprisingly intelligent, cunning orc is like recognize him. He's like, that motherfucker. We need to try to. He's like one of the first trusts you get from Sandoria. Got it. Yeah, so as a kid, he's his like little youth brigade they threw together is like doing some work on orcs, but then also one of the orcs is like recognize him, like he knows that he's gonna be great or some shit. But then for the Windurst, it's a big focus on the Mithra immigrating to the
Come on.
island in the
Come
jungle.
on, Dashi.
I know.
Come on.
I know.
Come on, Dashi. Come on.
And then Windurst. Funk Pearl. There. And it's focused on that head warlock Taru that has like the fucking black wrapping, and there's already speculation like why the fuck he's so scarred, and like the fact that he does look really fucking evil. But he's probably not. I don't get the feeling that he is evil, but definitely fucking intimidating. Oh. But cool design, but then you also have the male Mithra, the one that looks like exceptionally gay. Which I guess that male Mithra is the one that impregnates all the Mithra, which then begs the question of how inbred are the Mithra? Where it's essentially like a queen bee, but he's a guy. Yes. Yeah, God. Bro, I'm getting ready for bed, brushing my teeth, combing my long, luscious blonde locks, and what do I hear? You grunting like you're being pegged by Long Dong Johnson. No lube and no love style. Well, that's why I wanted to do it. I wanted to give you an erection while you're brushing your teeth. See, that explains my brain, indeed. I'm just role-playing, Reila. I'm role-playing that we're really retarded inbred Mithra. Yeah, because either that's just one of the male Mithra, but then all the others just hide, like kind of like reverse dwarves almost, or that is the Mithra that is like essentially a queen bee but gender swapped and is nutting in all of the Mithra pussies, and we're all fucking inbred to hell and back. But anyway, all the same, both those characters are interesting in the Windurst line, so I'm wondering where they go with that. But yeah, right now where I'm at, the Windurst line is like they're talking about how the Yagudo are trying to devise some sort of like anti-magic, which is gonna really fuck up the Taru. And so we're like, fuck, we need to like kill them before they do that. But then the Taru are realizing like, hey, we really need to start to integrate our armies with this Mithra army and not like, yeah, they're our allies and they're living with us now, but like, instead of separating our ranks, kind of combine them, but also let's talk to Sandoria and try to like make a pact between Elv and Mon, you know, a la Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I get a lot of America in World War II vibes from the war, where Bastok is America and just comes in to save the living shit out of like to swing in at the end of the war to fucking save the living shit out of the other two nations with super weapons. I wonder how much of that is them just like, you know, it's not like how with Lord of the Rings where you're just like looking at a lot of like World War I, World War II shit. I wonder if maybe, but then again, this, you know, JRPGs influenced by Western RPGs, influenced by D&D, influenced by Tolkien. I mean, the loop is tight and narrow, but it's fine and delicious and makes nut happen. And Tolkien was like, yeah, I'm the best. I mean, motherfucker, like, he really, like, the ripple effect of him writing those fucking books really is pretty crazy. Which is why I get so fucking mad when, like, I'm reminded that CollectedG hadn't fucking watched the movies or read the books yet. Obviously, you know, watching the movies is less of an investment, but I mean, they're well made. He needs to get on that, considering how many, like, RPGs he's played. Like, jeez. They're, like, one of the last, like, great things Hollywood did. Thanks, Hollywood. Alright, trading this shit. Ground wasabi. Holy basil, rice vinegar. What's that? You want Leda here to fix you up a pot of martial relish? Alrighty then, you wait here like a good little girl. It'll be ready in a jiffy. I love being talked to like that. It's my favorite. The item I requested, is it ready? The voicelator, you mean? But of course, Leda never misses a deadline, you know? What's with this little gizmo in hand? Or with this little gizmo in hand? What's he doing with a voice changer? I'm assuming that's what that is. Hey, did I make a voicelator, you ask? For a redhead lass who answers the name of Lilisette? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Leda's a goblin in high demand, you know. I got so many customers, it's hard to remember them all. Add a pinch of this, if you're having a good time. Add a dash of that. If you know that, you feel fine. Gobbies to the front, and simmer down. It's ready and worth the wait, no doubt. Take it and clear some space for my other customers. Alrighty. Okay, I got another minute. Well, since I got another minute, let me grab a water real quick. Because I'm dying of thirst. Quest go, I know there's like multi-part quest in the main quest. You can probably think this is one of the longest ones in the fucking expansion, yeah? It seems that looking at the fucking BG wiki shit. Where are we at down here? Yeah, before next stream, I'll try to watch like Nation Quest videos for 4, 5, and 6, and just, you know, maybe like 3 at a time. Not as long as some of the Chains Quest. I was like, Chains Quest, the fuck? I'm being gassed. I was like, God, you don't remember when we did the Chains fucking expansion, you idiot? That's what you do? You just fucking gaslight me? It's so fucking cruel because you know my brain already doesn't work. Yeah, but hopefully by the time we're done, I think I can catch up entirely by the time we are done the expansion, having me, you know, watch all this shit. But yeah, so some of it's interesting. I think the Sandoria quest started more interesting, and then it's kind of like not as good. But then the Windurst is opposite, where it started kind of like, man, that's like it's starting to get interesting. Getting preemptively mad at something. Fuck you. I'm not the angry one here. You're the one melting down and chipping out. Rayla's chipping out, everyone. I see it. Everyone sees it here. Let's see. What's another one? Let's go to Bastok Mines. I want to diversify the books I talk to. Hold up. Let me look at the shipping dashboard. Currently assembling shipping orders at temp tracking order, yada yada yada. Mass production shipping. Batch 2, preparing mass. Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming I'm gonna have this ship by the end of the year, so I might as well just go ahead and start on I might as well just stream via Duck Station. Vagrant Story. It's kind of open that I can just fucking play that then. I just kind of assumed that by, you know, Q1 shipping. I get it. Maybe you got like a lot more demand than they thought. I think a lot of people wanted a PlayStation 1 streamable FPGA. I think I'm not the only one. I mean, it's a fucking popular ass system. It really was. Especially with the Nintendo 64 one from Analog coming out. Saramonga Champagne. Oh god. Oh, are we fighting? Hell yeah. Oh look, you got these two fuckers. Yes. Yeah, Rabel Akbel. Yeah, it's interesting. And I just summoned them for you. No, it's nice. Yeah, their designs are interesting. Yeah, it's interesting because like I feel like the other two nations don't get any like really interesting unique characters. I guess the Bastok chick is neat. Look out, it's brother death. Yeah, I mean canonically that has to be the case, all right? I mean, I don't think they said that explicitly, but it's kind of like with the Taru having the soul binded fucking training dummies. Like it's heavily implied. And like, do you really need fantasy lords come out and say it to be like, oh, it's canon? No, fuck that. Because you don't want, because then, you know, if you explain everything, then people say like, yeah, it overly explains everything. And the opposite side of that is Final Fantasy 13, where you don't explain anything. And I like the Morrowind strategy of explain a lot, but then leave a lot to interpretation, but leave little cookie crumbs along the way to fuck with the players. And be like, wow, you know, if you're paying attention, you're like, wow, this place is really fucked up. I'll always point out whenever, like, I'll see some, like, casuals who've only played Skyrim. I'll see some, like, fucking gay lefty-ass memes of them being like, wow, the fucking, Nords are racist. It's like, if you've played the previous Elder Scrolls game, you know damn well that they are not racist enough. It's like, oh yeah, the city by the bay that's like, you know, complaining about the dark elven refugees, right? Yeah, the Dunmer refugees. Forget. Like, if you've played Morrowind, you know that they should be sinking every single goddamn boat before it gets a mile within the harbor. Those people, like, they're being racist to the Dunmer. It's like, the Dunmer have enslaved so many, fucking are practicing, like, fucking necromancy, are doing all sorts of weird sex crimes. Every foreigner they fucking try to lynch on the streets. Look, I can handle the goddamn lizard, but this is too much. That's the exact thing. It's like, anyone who's played those games, they're like, oh no, the Dunmer are, like, fucking evil as shit. Like, it's awesome. Yeah, but it's so funny to me. Or do these people like just play Skyrim and like, wow, why are the Nords so racist? It's like, look, if your neighbors were the Dunmer, you would want to see them genocided. Like, holy shit. Yeah, bro, the Dunmer invented racism. I know, it's so fucking funny to me. It's like, wow, tell me how I know you haven't, like, played enough Elder Scrolls. like those fucking people deserve zero sympathy. Oh, man. Yeah, I think that's where you get a good fantasy world is. You gotta have a lot of racism and really, really fucked up implicit lore. People who bitch about fantasy racism are just giant babies. They really are. Because they've also apparently, like, ruined... I mean, I'm not, like, a big D&D guy at all, but, like, I have friends who are. And they talk about how, like, the newer editions are, like, super fucking SJW fucking injected. Where it's like, there'll be, like, crazy-ass evil bad guys. That are, like, their biggest crime is being racist. It's like, eh... I like the Dunmer though. Morrowind is goofy. No, Morrowind really is. It's a fascinating fucking land. It's just like you do feel bad for your character, and you understand a lot more the fuck. Who's the Blade commander? How am I blanking on his name? The one that's addicted to skooma, and it's like, no, I smoked skooma to get in with the fucking mob. They trust me. I'm not actually addicted. Then he touches fucking skooma pipe and he like fucking goes Super Saiyan like with all of his like ultimate fucking spells killing the shit out of you. Yes, Caius Casadis. It's just high as shit, man. Fuck. But yeah, so you feel bad for some of these guys that get like, all right, so with the Empire, you're going to be stationed in Morrowind. It's like, all right, well that sucks. We're in Morrowind. Vardenfell. It's like, I'm sorry, what the fuck did you just say to me? I think you just said Vardenfell, but you couldn't have said that. Yeah, but we're sending you to Vardenfell. It's like, oh god. This could be worse. You could be sent to Blackmarsh. Which is Blackmarsh even habitable? I think that's one of the reasons why there hasn't been a Elder Scrolls that takes place there, right? It's supposed to like actually be deadly if you get too deep. Only the Argonians can live there. Oh, it's you. Ah, I see you've procured the requested pot of martial relish. You may proceed. The pot of martial relish. You have my gratitude. A goodly batch of rice balls stands ready to soak up the fiery goodness of the relish. Ahem, testing. Timmy, do you read? Sir Nullery, how might I serve you? I require a batch of martial rice balls to be brought to Battalion Downs without delay. It shall be delivered at once, sir. Hehe, just according to Keikaku. What? It was a girl named Lilisette you claim who requested the rice balls the first time? I thought you mentioned it. The captain's voice did strike me as odd that day. Though such a thing isn't altogether unusual when communicating via link pearl, to be sure. Oh, the so-called Lilisette, however, I have no knowledge. I would know more of this prankster, but I must needs attend my captain, by your leave. What's this fucker's name? Leko Haboka. I'm not gonna let go my Haboka. Fuck you. You goddamn piece of shit. It is for Argonians. Anyone else, it's basically a mix between Deliverance and a furry convention in 2020. Yeah, I think they're able to like, get to the edges of Blackmarsh is fine, but like real deep like inside, it's fucked. At least to my understanding. And then oh god, the Wood Elf area of Valenwood. I think that's just like very maze-like because of the trees shift. I think it's some crazy shit like that. But, fuck, what was I just gonna say? I don't even know. Brain no work, no good. You guys know it. Brain working, or at least attempting to. How close can I get? Yeah, that's annoying. Alright, we wanna... Too close to face. No, not that one. What's it? There we are. Oh, where'd you go? Did you go in here? I'm fucking with my camera. No. Fuck. There we are. Rampart door. Oh wait, no? Fuck. I was fucking with my camera. I'm sorry. You're behind me. Where behind me and why behind me? There you are. Shit. Try my best. You know this to be true. Oh, that's what I was gonna fucking say. Look, I remembered, Reila. Are you proud of me that I remembered what I was about to say? Are you proud of Are you proud of me? Please say yes. Reila's about to say yes. He's typing slowly. Why yes? Fisto, if you did your best and this is it, I should fire you. Yeah, fuck. So I've been watching a Let's Play of Final Fantasy 14. Although it's kind of like this gay Australian dude. I'm not sure if he's gay or just a little bit weird. It's hard for me to, I think he might just actually just be a little bit weird, but something seems off about the guy, but it's a Final Fantasy 14 1.0, I should specify. Let's see, your response should be, I didn't do my best, or I'm really drunk and I need to lie down. But I did do my best and I'm sober. Isn't that a better reality? But I've watched a couple of the parts of the Let's Play of FF14 1.0. And he's really just gone over like basic gameplay mechanics shits. It just seems like a more refined Final Fantasy 11. Just in terms of control and UI. Although when that came out, a lot of people hated it and just wanted to go back to Final Fantasy 11. So clearly it was missing something from the sauce. I'm just not sure what that is. After I watch a whole bunch of that shit, I'll start watching the Final Fantasy 14 1.0 like documentary videos. I'll slowly work through all that shit leading up to us finishing this. Because once we're finished this, probably have like a month break in between this and 14. Which I did, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that, but it was the main package was on sale, so I bought it. Super edition. Wow, they're just going to town. Holy shit, she's like shocked. All right, they're dead. Oh, guys, fuck, they're dead. Oh god, you've got them up beyond the little pieces. It's just they're fucking powder now. Oh god! Girl, only our rations held out. These foul fiends would not harrow us so. Where does that shit mean? It is long past time she arrived at the right spot. That was fucking good. It appears the beastmen have yet to pass through here. I would concur. Sir Ragelease, pray forgive my forthrighteousness. But the moment seizes me, and I must speak my mind. Oft have I dreamt of the pleasure of your exclusive company, that we're on a peril fraud mission serves only to stroke the fires of my... it's a strange coincidence, is it not, that we should find ourselves utterly alone with not a single underling in sight? Oh, is Ragelease like, yeah, dude, I want that fucking, crazy-ass fucking weeaboo pussy. Sir Ragelease. Sir Nollery. Jermaine, what's the meaning of this intrusion? I mean, at whose command are you here? So, wow, she didn't cockblock them in the past. He would have fucked her. Well, I mean, you know, a guy's penis can nut in multiple pussies. I'm just saying. I bring you the batch of martial rice. So maybe she just like was like, my half sister is a bitch. I'm gonna make sure she does not exist. I bring the patch of martial race balls. That's for your request, sir. That's for my request, you say. What are you in words, right now? That would be march not without martial rights balls, sir. Do you mean to imply that I, of all people, have been remiss in keeping true our most sacred motto? I would not dream of it, sir. It's just moments ago. Lilisette, where have you gone? Lilisette. Horses, that truly you? Sir Angeles, but my lady, why do I find you here? You see, So, since that's like a time inconsistency that she exists, but she needed to exist in the future to make her parents fuck. Oh god, they're going at it again. I'm convinced that Porsche, fucking, goddammit, that Lilisette just absolutely hates her half-sister. That's my headcanon. Sir Nollery, I'm brought the rice balls as bait, sir. You did request them, I hope. I had no mistake about it. I was under the impression, however, that they would arrive a deal sooner. At once were the words you used, were they not? They were, sir. On account of your tardiness, the red roses were left with no recourse but to fight the enemy on empty stomachs. Your peers shan't look kindly upon this, no doubt about it. Forgive me, sir. Our supply of relish had been exhausted, and spare me your excuses. Be reminded that this isn't the first time. Why do those sound so loud? Fuck. This isn't the first time you've vexed in matters pertaining to rights balls, sir. That pure Elfon bitch, I'll show her. Calling me a half-breed the whole time we were growing up. What manner of punishment would be apt to mend you of your chronic untimeliness, I wonder? But punishment? Mercy, Sir Nori. I'm thinking the scene in fucking Kung Pao Enter the Fist where there's like beating him with sticks until he fucking gets up. He said to keep hitting him until he gave the signal. Did anyone hear the signal? He was whining for a while. Do you think whining was the signal? Oh, whoa, easy. We should just wait a second. Okay. It's fucking continue beating the guy. Fuck, it's such a fucking good scene. Reila, you've seen Kung Pao Enter the Fist, right? I fucking hope so. Yes, good. Okay, because I was gonna say, if you said no, I was literally gonna like to stream it on Discord and like it's like no, what time do you have free? We're doing this, you fucker. I watched it when it first came out. It's so fucking funny. Bastok Market. That's like, I would probably put that in like one of my like top 10 or top 20 movies of all time. Like it's up there for me, like really fucking high. And remember, the reason Bastok survived enough to bail the other two out is A, they didn't use jihad swords. B, they didn't rely on soul-bounded puppets or fucking extremely inbred cat people. Foreigners. But instead decided to genocide the Ninja Turtles. Your mortal enemy cannot rise up against you if you repeatedly genocide them for fucking centuries on end. The Bastokians understand this. Oh, are we going through here? People in Bastok were like, bro, why don't we just kill all the turtles? Meanwhile, the Elvan are like, if you kill your enemies, they win. Also, let's use this Jihad sword to help out our friends over in Davnazia. Sir, has this sword ever been swung in battle? No. Do we know what's gonna happen if we swing it? No. But let's try it. It's probably not gonna be that bad, right? That is one thing, and I think I said this before, is it'd be cool if there was more fully done cutscenes in Final Fantasy XI and not just in-engine. Like fully rendered shit, because it'd be cool to see what happens when that sword was used, for example. CollectedG, what's good, man? I was just bitching about the fact you hadn't seen Lord of the Rings. How's your workout? CollectedG, I love you, man. Although I was aside from bitching about that, I was bitching also that you have ruined my YouTube recommendations by posting the worst takes on Final Fantasy of all time in video form by other creators, and now YouTube's like, oh, you watch that, now watch this motherfucker too. I'm like, no, because I'm gonna click on it and I'm gonna get mad. I still can't believe that, the idea of like, actually, Final Fantasy 2 is really good and 3 is one of the worst things ever. Just wait until I get to Final Fantasy 8, 13, and I don't fucking know, the 16. I am convinced that in like fucking 5 to 10 years time, 16 is going to be seen as like a really rough entry. Yeah, that 10-minute video on the FF was miserable. Yeah, the 13 one in particular was bad. I watched like half of, well, I mean, not half, a third of it. That one was bad. Let's see. I look at the thing that makes me mad, I get mad, I take a 15-minute break, I look at the thing that makes me mad, etc. I know. YouTube knows, it's how it locks my ass down. But no, the Final Fantasy 13 bitch, it's like, I've never seen so much straw manning of like, oh, people who hate 13, oh, they hate it because of this. But then she's like, well, it's not really linear. Look at this map. And it's a map where it's a squiggly linear stage. And it's like, all right, like, that's still fucking linear, you bitch. Like, well, 13's actually good because the stagger meter goes up to fucking 200%. And it time slows down for a half second when you break the stagger. It feels good. And it's like, that doesn't make the game good. You just explained how the stagger meter works. Like, your arguments are that of a fucking retarded woman. Because, well, let's call a shovel here. Look, people don't hate FF13 because it's linear. Final Fantasy X was linear. People hate FF13 because it fucking sucks. Exactly. But yeah, that video was just her, like, saying what the game is, as if that's an argument as why the game is good. And I'm just like, and then occasionally having like a stand-in character to be the, kind of like the Tony Hawk video, but the Tony Hawk video did a really good job of why Tony Hawk 3 and Flip 4 is shitty. But they did the thing where it's like, oh, she has a stand-in character for all of the detractors, but in like, done in the worst fucking way ever. My god, I enjoy watching shitty video essays. That's what I don't understand about you, CollectedG. I don't understand. How did you fucking watch the 6-hour video on the Kingdom Hearts? That's fucking crazy. Your tolerance for that is like, because I get broken. I get broken by that shit, man. I enjoy smelling the blood in the water like a shark. I don't remember anyone complaining about the beginning of Final Fantasy 13 for paying tribute to Final Fantasy 7. Bro, dude. That's it. I'm telling you, it was such a fucking straw man. That was one of them. It was just non-stop, like, retarded straw men of shit that either no one is complaining about, or legit criticisms, and her defense is just explaining what the, like, literal game is, as if that's an argument for it being good. It's like, no, you're just saying what the game is. It's not even an argument. Like, that's not even, like, what are you talking about? And Vanille's character is actually good because the voice actress who did Vanille, said that she was putting her heart into it. I'm like, I'm sure she was. I don't hate Vanille for her voice acting. I hate Vanille that, well, she is a little bit weeby, but that she, like, fucking lies to you most of the game. Like, so much would be... Like, I hate the trope of, like, characters don't know shit that would have helped them if they know. Because another character is just lying for no reason, or, you know what I mean? Like, it... If you just told us the truth, we could have, like, jumped ahead in the plot a lot, bro. Watching bad video essays gives me inspiration for video fodder. Yeah, it's, You got a real high, like, pain tolerance, CollectedG. You really did, like, a shockingly high. It's like I'm worried about you, man. I admire it, I really do, though. But anyway, how's your day aside from the gym? Vanille is a bad character, plain simple. I'd say a flawed. I don't hate her to that. I think Hope is, like, Hope is pretty cancerous. I don't like Hope. His arc takes way too long to finish up. And it fucking rides on you. Bang is alright. Lightning is kind of a fucking bitch. Maybe she gets better in the sequels. I don't know, or I guess 3. I don't think she's in 2, right? Snow is retarded, but he makes me laugh. So I actually like Snow. And after he's like, heroes don't need plans, as they're actively getting lit up by the military. And then you hit start, and then his, like, stupid fucking character portrait. It's like that comp, I'm like, god damn it, Hope. Or god damn it, Snow, rather. You make me laugh. Saz is alright. Saz, you know, Saz has grown on me quite a bit. I don't know, that's about it. That's my opinion of the cast. Fang's okay. I like her because she's a dominant fucking lesbian. I was like a hair trigger away from saying the other word. she's an older lesbian. Looking for a half Elbon, half you with a shock of red hair. Sorry, I've seen no one around here fitting that description. Our records show that the woman you mentioned, Count Monte Fisto, is indeed an active member of the 7th cohorts. Furnish me with a letter of introduction, signed in her name, and we'll get started on the aptitude test. You need a signed letter from Count Monte Fisto? You see, I've got reasons to keep my introduction a secret from her. Sorry, but your personal circumstances are none of my concern. If you can't provide the requested documentation, I'll have to see you off. Aww. Gahaha, and what brings you here, little lady? Got a mind to join my jovial band of misfits, eh? Be all you can be? Just so happens I got this one task that he wants for doing. One of our men, Gebhardt's his name. It's posted out in North Gustavsburg at a watchtower named Edard. Silly name, I know. The deal is we need supplies delivered there. Would you be up for it? But sir, that's an aptitude test. I think I can remember my own test, soldier, and so what if we let her have a shot? It's no skin off our noses. We can worry about trivial details later. Off you go with this here supplies, my lady. We're counting on you. Thank you for the opportunity, sir. I promise to be equal to the task. He sounds pretty good. I liked him. Ended up pushing yourself at the gym today. Made a few good PRs. I'm actually doing, like, some fucking PRs. I'm still catching up on my squat and my deadlift of where it was, like, before all these injuries and all this other fucked up shit. Just because, you know, if I'm increasing, like, 5 to 10 pounds per gym visit, it's gonna take me a while to get to those. But the overhead press, I think I'm at around PR level for that. Same thing with my bench press, although my bench press is shit, so it doesn't surprise me that I caught up on that. Then the power clean is going good as well. I think I've been hitting PRs for all 3 of those. The squat and the deadlift's gonna take me a while to get up there, but I'm north of 2 plates again for deadlift. My max has been a little bit north of 3, which is good. So it's gonna take me a while to get back up there. I don't want to fucking, like, surprise my wrist and have that shatter. Then my squat has been catching up. I'm north of 2 plates on that as well, or am I almost at 2 plates? Somewhere around there. Like I said, haven't seen her, like, around here. If she ever comes by, though, I'll be sure to let you know. So yeah, wrist is doing fine. I mean, it's like, it barely... I can barely feel unless I, like, bend it a certain way, but I'd rather just not try to be like, yeah, I don't feel unless I do exactly this, and then do it, but I'm just letting the tendon fully heal. But we're damn near close. Bench presses are one of those exercises where when you stop doing it, you fall off hard. Yeah, and I get, like, super paranoia about, what? Fucking, guillotining myself. So I use the power rack, set the, like, emergency things to, like, you know, lower the bar to, like, the bottom part of the lift, and then have the fucking emergency things, like, maybe, like, half an inch below that. Because obviously when you're at the bottom, your chest is out, so that way it's, you know, you have your chest in, then it'd be hitting the emergency parts, and you're golden, you're not gonna die. I think it's a pain in the ass asking for a spot, I really do. I do have to be a little careful with squat. Squat's one, I mean, I've never been like a super dangerous part with squat, but squat, that's one of those things where once you see a video on live leaks, that's some shit you can't unsee. that's like the Chinese escalator mother, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Reila, have you seen the Chinese escalator mother? Because that's another thing that once you see that, you can't unsee. Thank you, Fortune. I've seen a lot of escalator videos. Oh God. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, I've seen a couple as well. They're I know exactly what you're talking about, dude. There's certain videos you see, you can't fucking unsee that. You're like, so yeah, I've seen one squatting death video, and it's one of those things where like, wow, I wish I didn't see that. This tells me that I'm never going to China. Or if you do go to China, take the fucking stairs. But no, I've seen like the fucking like sidewalk and street sinkholes. I've seen the bricks falling off of Chinese buildings. I've seen the fucking factory on China. I've seen the Chinese fucking traffic. Living in China is just living in the Final Destination movies, but if everyone had cheated death at some point in the past, and just the streets are full of death. Oh my God. It's insane. And no one will help you, exactly. No, it's just a sociopathic society. And so you understand why they're like the most migratory people on planet Earth, the Chinese. But then the issue is they all send money back to their family members. You understand why they do that, because they're like, wow, my family fucking sucks. In terms of their living situation, let me send them money. It's like, yeah, but now the Chinese government has that money. Now, essentially, you're pumping money out of your new country and back into China. It's fucking communism, it really is. I hope the man who shoved the mason jar up inside himself is doing okay. I think he did live, to my understanding. I don't know how you do. Because, like, you'd have to go to the hospital, and those poor doctors. If you notice that, you'll get punished for stopping criminals here. By design. Indeed. It's crazy. They want you to be like the Chinese. Indeed. It's some sick shit. Yeah, I think I told you when, like, I was first playing this game, like, exploring, the surrounding areas of, Gustaberg. I didn't know that there was a third tier of this mountain. Granted, I mean, like, the path is pretty fucking hidden. And the map doesn't exactly do a good job at showing it. Good old Gustaberg. Gebhardt! I'll never understand people who shield China as this underrated country. You do realize that the Chinese government legit will give money to content creators, right? Or do you mean just like regular people who are like, oh yeah, China? Well, a lot of them will like go to China, and because it is a cheap country to visit. And then they're like, wow, there's so fucking lot of food here, and like everything's really cheap, and like, you know, the people there aren't gonna be like, guys, this is horrible, or like, oh, the social ID, they're watching us nonstop. They just fucking, they get gassed up, and then it's their first exposure to a different country. If you ever, like, the first time you go to a different country, you do get this like fucking like glazed eyes, like honeymoon, fucking anime star eyes of like, oh wow, like it's crazy seeing, you know, the culture shock. Culture shock is cool. You see like, oh wow, there's other ways to live. There's so much shit you take for granted or don't even consider. But yeah, it takes a while. Like shit. I know when I first went to Japan, that's how I was feeling. But then after like living there for 2 years, I'm like, okay, Japan has a lot of issues. I understand why they killed Shinzo Abe because he was right. By gosh, is it time already for rations? Oh, an unrelated matter, my mistake. You want to know if a redhead dancer lass has brought us supplies recently? Sounds like a delivery service made in heaven, if you ask me. As such, I'm disappointed as you are that the answer is in the negative. Finally, the rations. With the beastmen constantly harrying our supply routes, the men and I didn't know when we'd see our next fairy apple. Speaking of which, speaking of supply routes, you hear if those documents got to the Benedict Watchtower? We have a situation. What's the matter, man? The documents, they've fallen into enemy hands. What in the world has happened? A party of turtlebacks ambushed, a party of dirty turtlebacks ambushed the unit, transporting the president's communication. They've raped Lightning. The accursed Quadov went so far as to set a trap. Do you know where they're headed? Nary a clue was left on the scene, but the bunch over at Benedict are gathering intel as we speak. The goddess be good. The contents of the missive be made public knowledge. Well, there's no reason for you to get involved in this mess, lass. My thanks again for the supplies. I'll see to that word of your service reaches Centurion Albrecht. They raped Lightning? He was a beloved character! Damn! Yeah, man. That's crazy that the dude just like... there had to have been like a fucking inside joke between him and his friends or some shit. There's no other way you like just come up with that shit on the fly. Huh? Was that what they call an out-of-body experience? Anyway, as I was saying, no redhead dancer lass has brought supplies. More is the pity. There we go. Let's see. Red crab time. Oh man, I am like killing the water, bro. I feel like that might have been why I was so tired. I think I'm just like, I've been running around so much, I've like just not been consuming liquid nourishment. Holy shit. But yeah, he's most definitely used to joke about that with his Discord pals. What's his name? Endless Jess. I should try to watch more of his reviews. I'm sure some of his other shit's pretty funny. Let's see if anything jumps out of me. It's the only positive FF13 video I respect. Congrats on the new job. Thank you, CollectedG. I do appreciate that. I think I was saying, I'm just, when was the last time you were in a stream? Was it recently or if it's been a little bit? Because yeah, I got the new job. My motherboard fucking died on me. And I had to like speed swap that shit out. to get everything working again. That was a nightmare. Then I went to take my pen test plus exam, expecting to fail, and I passed that fucker by 1 question, which renewed all my certs, which is sick. Then also got a fucking my grandfather's old car. I had to hit him up with $1,000 because like he was just gonna give it to me. I'm like, hey, nah, let me give you the money. You guys need the money. Let me give you some money. But it's a fucking 2009 fucking Jetta that had like 60K miles on it, and that's it, which is insane. Because, you know, if I'm driving to Florida, like, my car is, like, at this point, it's, like, fucking beat to hell and back from all the driving I did for work before they hit me up with a company car. But then driving to, like, see my brother's family, but then also putting together the computer and getting shit working again. In the last week, CollectedG, I've gotten, like, no fucking sleep at all. I need to, like, slip into a coma. Tonight or tomorrow night or some shit. I'm just constantly fucking running around. I have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off, but tomorrow I was gonna like plan to see my homies because once again I leave in like 2 weeks. Yeah, that sounds about right. So about like 2 weeks I'm gonna be heading out. I start on April 6th. I'm in talk with a fucking broker. I keep wanting to say bookie. Let me talk to the bookie. Gotta gamble big before the move, you know? But my broker for getting a apartment. It's not like New York where it's like they you pay the broker to get an apartment. No. It's like the people selling the fucking apartment or selling or you know renting out the apartment pay them to get customers to go there, you know? Like they get essentially a finder's fee from them. Motherboards can be tricky to replace. Bro! Don't even get me started. Because I did not want to like change out the wires, because like why the fuck would I do more work, you know what I mean? So like I fucking hate that shit of like disconnecting shit, trying to like fold the fucking like cooler, the liquid cooler over the liquid heatsink over the fucking edge, and then all the other wires pushing to the other side, unscrewing, kind of wedging that shit out, trying to like play Operation, get it out, put the other one in, and it keeps like laying on cords that I need, and I'm trying to like fish those out the side, and I'm like missing one. I'm like, fuck, I'm not doing that right. I'm like trying to put some of the fucking connectors in, bending the pins in the process, because some of the like holes in the connector side are like microscopic. And the pins are like fucking flimsy. I'm like, god damn, so I had to like kind of re-straighten those out to push the fucking thing in. I'm like, god, I really hope I didn't fuck up this motherboard right out the box. And obviously I didn't, because you're looking at it right now on your screen. But I fucking hate it. So I did a brief stream last night of me just testing that shit is working, because the BIOS was just fucked on my old motherboard. Like it would be booting out of BIOS, then it would like get a little further and then stop and then like restart immediately back to square one, and then sometimes it would boot to Windows sometimes, and I'd be in Windows for like 2 minutes and then would go back to the BIOS booting circle. A very pretty view. Indeed. It would go back to the BIOS booting circle over and over again. I'm like, fuck, is it like the drive is fucked up? But then I couldn't boot. I have like an old, in one of my partitions, an old like Windows 10. But it would do the same trying to boot to there. Then I had like a Windows 11 USB because I was trying to do like, repair Windows, whatever the fuck that is. This has got big stupid hands. I mean, shit's tight, bro. It's just tight. You'd have to have like extreme baby hands in order to have that shit be working for you. But even like my USB was doing the same thing, and it's like, okay, so it's not that. It's got to be either heat, power, or motherboard. But if it was power, like I'd notice it like when I disconnect shit, right? Then I'd have more power because I have all these like external hard drives plugged in. Or it would just like turn off or something. I mean, I guess it could still be power, so I was thinking that. But then same thing with the heat is, Usually if it overheats, you get like a blue screen and then it starts beeping fucking angrily at you. Only time I had a hardware issue with my build was the old set of RAM sticks causing a random blue screen of death. Yeah, I've never had any like RAM issue, go figure. But yeah, I need to check in with Gassy. I forget what he was having a bunch of issues with something. I think it was actually his motherboard though. Something fucked up out of the box. There's the lovely testicle spider. It's beautiful. There's another testicle spider. It's beautiful. Oh look, there's some more testicle spiders. Do you like these testicle spiders? Get a good look. I'm not sure if CollectedG, have you seen the testicle spiders of Vanadil? Moving a little closer. Reila, let's get a good look at the testicle spiders. Or I mean, I guess I have free will, right? Do I have free will? That motherfucker just hit me while I'm mounted? I didn't even know that was a thing. Hey, did you see that? I got hit by like a fucking mind blast. Would a bunch of these guys be called a set or a pair? It would have to be a pair. Or sets. Pair test. Yeah, I like pair. Goblins are assholes. Yeah, I didn't even know you could get hit while mounted. Wow. They're very beautiful and valid. Fucking shit, what was I saying, CollectedG? Yeah, so I was thinking like, alright, so that either has to be heat, but like when I removed, was it like if I'm swapping out the motherboard, right? I'd be applying new thermal paste anyway. So it's kind of like, well, let me just spend the like $100, get this shit overnighted to me through Amazon. You know, they did do that. That's actually pretty like good. But yeah, when I removed the heatsink, like it was like a bit dry, but I don't feel like enough to overheat. And even then, once again, it like fucking beeps out angrily at you. So I was thinking it was either power or fucking motherboard. But if I swap out the motherboard, and that resolves the heat problem because I'm applying new thermal paste anyway. But yeah, that sucked. But through all the reboots, I had to like everything still worked in Windows, but like it kind of didn't. I had to like run some reinstallers for certain programs. Like the programs, just like I had to click on them and they just wouldn't open. But then I had to run the reinstaller, and it would act like it was like updating. And then it was like, oh fuck, welcome back. This is how the program works. Yes, all your stuff is still here. So I guess I kind of lucked out there. But man, it sucks when it's like right in the middle of all this shit, right before a move. I'm like, fuck, because I want to stream to you guys so badly. I do this for you. I get nothing out of it. I want you guys to thank me and tell me I'm pretty. There's been no word from the unit dispatched to the northeast to retrieve the missive, and permission has only just come down to send a second unit to the Quad Ops Western camp. Blast! And the time it'll take to ready our troops, the enemy will be long gone.
She's kinda gay to me.
There's nothing, it's not gay, Reila. There's nothing gay about my streams. The Republican army seems to be in quite a bind right now. Not enough hands to go around, it seems. I think she accidentally ever, like, cuts herself with having the knives not fucking sheathed at all. The camp located due west, was it? What? A dancer girl with hair of fire? Sad to say, but I haven't had the pleasure of seeing such a person. Ah, it's a gaboo. We'll both be Hank Hill, which reminds me very much of the stone golem and Giant Force 2. He also has a Hank Hill ass. Honestly, pretty much the same build as a gaboo. I think it is supposed to be Goo-Boo, but I kind of like Gaboo. It sounds like Naboo. Naboo accessory kit. Man, without teleports, dude. And especially without teleports or a guide, I can't imagine how long this part of the fucking expansion would take it. Probably like a month. Like, honestly. I guess they're playing with friends, so they're also figuring it out. I mean, yeah, I honestly think that, like, just through the community aspect of it, there's no way you wouldn't know the shit. I feel like everyone would be, like, so... Even if you didn't ask, people are like, no, this is how you do this. It's bullshit, but, like, go to that point after that. Be the talk of the town. CollectedG. What's some of the next shit you gonna be playing? Once again, for me, we got like one more stream of Final Fantasy 16. One, and then I'm done for life. I'm uninstalling and never playing that fucking game again. It has overstayed its welcome like fucking eightfold. Still at it with Fuff 7. Nice. It's a good game. It's all, I think I was saying I kind of revisit every like 5 or 6 years, probably closer to like 6 years. That's about right. It's not too long. It is nice. I have my qualms with it, but I still admit it's like a fucking top 5, or at least like a top 7 of the series. I feel like it'd be hard to rationalize any lower than like a top 7 of the series. I.e. one of the better ones. But yeah, but then, and then, Shining Force 2, we got 4 missions left. I'm thinking at least 2 per stream, so that might be a 2 stream. But for the later missions, they do tend to be pretty fucking hard, so it might be like 3 streams, maybe. We'll have to see for that one. Not so fast. I believe you have something that doesn't belong to you. Surrender that missive this instant, or future Fabulous will make you wish you did. Making up with numbers what you lack in style, I see. We're counting Monte Fisto here. The whole lot of you would be canned and shipped as turtle soup in a heartbeat. Hold it right there, shellbacks. I like how they come up with slurs for their beastmen. This is why fucking Bastok is #1. The other 2 don't come up with slurs for orcs and Yagato. Shame on you picking on a young lady from her lonesome. This makes you for a far more even fight, don't you think? I have been messing around with Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. That game gets really good. Once again, some of the box pushing puzzles do tend to outstay their welcome in my mind. There's a lot of them. But once they start dropping more and more like lore on you, it starts to get like the game gets better the more you play it, and it doesn't stop. And then you get to the last like I don't know, like 10% of the game, like the very end, and then it seriously starts dropping some crazy shit on it, like lore wise. You're like, what the fuck? It's crazy. Let's go, Blue Dye. Shellbacks, the Mexican beastmen, indeed. Yeah, Bastok's pretty based, I think. My thanks, lads. Weren't it for you, the Quadov would most likely have slipped through our grasp. But no time for merriment. Doubtless the quill pushers back at headquarters are on the edge of their seats, awaiting the news of the missive. Oh, what should we do next? We can hop back on the coral. Herald, as they say in FF16. So what are we doing? Are we doing Her Memories, Azure Footfalls? Are we at the very end of 41? Yes, okay, good. That's what I was thinking. I think this was specific to Bastok. Interesting. Good. Good. I'm looking at the last, like, couple. Looks like there's only 2 quests and 2 BCNMs. I guess 2 BCNMs for epilogue as well, but yeah, it's a lot of cutscene. which I am fine with. Bastok Market South. Going down south, boy. It's beautiful. Who are we talking to? We're talking to, Dickhead. What's his nuts? Roaring Lion or whatever the fuck his name is. Hey, look at that! Targeting, whatever the fuck. Gets banned. Good. If I didn't have SiriBot, keep that in mind. If I didn't have SiriBot, these fuckers would all be in the chat. Yeah. Alright, so it's not Gentle Tiger. It's like Yawning Lion or some shit. Believe it or not, they're releasing a new Legacy of Kain game, and it looks like poop. It looks like a mobile game. Kind of a shame. I know a lot of people really like to see, it's kind of like with the movies, right? Where people like to say, like, oh, it'd be so cool if it comes back. I'd say only like 1 in 10 times is it ever good. The other 9 out of 10, it's always like shit. And it would have been better if they just lit shit rest in peace. Because you can always go back to the previous games, and they're usually pretty fucking sick. Haha, so that was you dancing circles around them orcs back in the bowels of Jueno. Certainly puts things into perspective. Very kind of you to remember, sir. Even a fool could see that you've gotten both spirit and skill aplenty. You'd be a valuable addition to the 7 cohorts, I've no doubt. And I'm afraid I can't grant your wish. What? But why? You haven't so much as said it, but your motivation for joining us is none other than to help Count of Monte Fisto, is that correct? I hit the nail on smack bang on the head, did I? You and Count of Monte Fisto are close, like sisters! I did see you two in action back in the duchy, after all. But take my advice. Oh, CollectedG, by the way, we've learned that, kind of like how the Taru spellbind their training dummies with fucking human souls. Or I guess it's just, you know, the souls of, like, this could be Taru souls, it could be Elvan souls, you don't know. But, also, like, the Mithra, right? There's only, like, one, like, alpha male Mithra. They're kind of like a queen bee, like a gender swap queen bee. Meaning that the Mithra are insanely ungodly inbred. Which, that adds a lot to the lore. It makes everything make a lot more sense. Anyway, but take my advice. If you're truly of a mind to help Count of Monte Fisto, don't just go blindly following her footsteps. Keep to your own path and work towards becoming the person that only you can be. That's how you build a foundation for an unbeatable team. Being her close comrade, you should know better than most that worries are wasted on Count of Monte Fisto. You might have already heard, but your friend's been leaving her positive influence all over the Republic. Even the Mithril Musketeers, the president's right arm, hold her in high esteem. That says a great deal, doesn't it? What's more, I've got this feeling that distance, no matter how great, can never keep the two of you apart for long. So be at ease and keep walking your own path, little lady. Count Monte Fisto's in good hands here, and that's a promise. Thank you, sir. Yay, we got all the fragments. We can now pull Lilisette out of the great goatsy in the sky. Wasn't a giant sky goatsy like the ending to that movie, what was it called? Evolution? I don't remember a single fucking thing about that movie other than when they're spraying Head and Shoulders into the alien sky butthole. I feel like that movie was probably not very good. I feel like, you know, most people don't know what that movie is for a reason. Yo, what's good, Shadow Shara? How you doing? We're just wrapping up mission 41 of Wings of the Goddess. Normal rolling berry fields. Been trying some Pokopia. That's what, the new Pokemon game that came out? I think I saw something on that. Haven't dove too much into it. So yeah, for me, I really like Gen 1 and 2 and maybe the OG Pokemon Snap. I've tried to get in a couple of the later ones. I mean, I guess I played a lot of Gen 4, but like, I don't know, I had time into it, but I kind of do hate the Pokemon design for Gen 4, but like, I feel like that's around the time that Pokemon started to get a little bit too in-depth with like the post-game. I mean, I guess the post-game's there if you have an option. Let's see, Pocopia's like Animal Crossing mixed with Pokemon. I could see that working. And honestly, they had to do something different with Pokemon, because I know that like for the main games, people have been bitching more and more and more with each entry. But yeah, I could see it like a Pokemon Crossing style Pokemon game work. There's the great goatee in the sky. I thought I was fucking lying to you guys. No, there really is a great goatee in the sky. We didn't get enough of that in 10. We have to have an 11 too. Thanks for all the help, Getsu. Really appreciate it. Thanks for helping us get all the fucking memory fragments. Got a Monte Fisto. Were you able to procure the objects we sought? The items in question? God, I hope we get to like have like a little final dungeon in this like Atomos realm. I really do like visually how it looks with like the purple mixed with the orange. So these are Lilisette's memories, her very essence. Hey, it took us a while to get that. We're just shoving that in the goatee as well. Ah! You like manually put the memories of something that fucking Atomos anal void? Is that is that like crossing the beams in Ghostbusters? That blinding column of light Atomos just sent lancing down to the surface appears to have fallen in the vicinity of Grauberg. If this regal feline's not mistaken, my eyes saw true. Let's hasten there, Count Modifisto, and ascertain the nature of this phenomenon. Find out what's a paw. to book. Is that this way, or is it this way? I think it was this way. Although I'm not, I think it's this way. I'm going the right way, right? No? Oh wait, no, I'm sitting my ass over here, motherfucker! Why does it do that?
Hey, Freak Joe! You're going nowhere!
Why does it, like, set, like, I don't know, it just puts you in such an inconvenient location. Fuck. It's like, we go into the fucking Atmos mouth vor and then out the anal vor on another side of the fucking planet. We're getting very familiar with the Tomos's digestive tract.
You're so dumb. You are really
What
dumb.
the fuck?
For
It's not
real.
my fault. They like we go into one fucking goatee and it sends us out a goatee at the other fucking planet. Fucked up. Trying my best. Give me a break, you shit. You suck. Clearly you're the one who sucks, Reila. I'm perfect. Sense to the past, you just need to go back into Atmos. Then the book would have been there. Motherfucker! That's confusing. You gotta admit that's confusing. Like zigzagging through time and space, that hurts my brain. There we are. Well, I'm here. And where are you? Nowhere to be seen. So clearly you failed me. Ah, Reila, there you are. I'll hop on the hippogriff. It's been a little bit. Where are we? Let me see if we can find this shit. Alright, so we are on Pillar of Hope, baby. Sick. Anytime for the record, anytime the music cuts out, it's I'm like clicked on another screen. It's just, yeah. Not all I can do that. Alright, shit. Shit, we're gonna be on the like final fucking 10 parts of the expansion. Time we're done the stream, that's crazy. And that's probably including the epilogue. I'm really hoping the epilogue doesn't fucking suck asshole like it did in Ottergon. That was a pretty massive fuck you. The Ottergon one. But I do think it'd be outlandishly funny if the quest was, hey, fight Odin 20 times to save fucking to save Lilisette's parents. 10 times for each parent. Or it'd be funnier if like Odin's like, ah fuck, not you again. Here, you've already proved yourself. Fine, I have these fuckers. But like, please let me have one night. I'll let you pick what night I'm allowed to have. And then we give him the weird, like, Elvan Spurg that was dropping his spaghetti trying to hit on Lilisette. Oh, give me the autistic one. Great, thanks. Well, I guess we're here for all eternity. Tell me about yourself. I like to be on Reddit and, call people, a simp for, is that what he called me, a simp? Call them a simp for wanting to see different body types in a video game where everything else seems pretty realistic. Yeah, that's great, yes. Fuck. Never mind, take this night back, I don't want him. I will say in the Final Fantasy 16, like, first DLC, the Omega weapon being, like, mechanical but also biological. It's kind of like an interesting to see him that, but like I did not appreciate that boss fight being like 45 minutes. That wasn't exactly good. God, I hope the ending of the other one is actually a little bit more interesting. Or it has like a Ifrit fucking boss fight. I mean, they have to know that is the best part of that game is the Ifrit fights, even though some of them become like QTE hell. Titan one, the Garuda one, were pretty cool. But, yes, I am, like, extremely fucking convinced that FF16 is, like, a bottom, at minimum, a bottom 5, Final Fantasy. Unequip my weapons, fuck. How would you know to do that? And why do we need to do that? Talk to the crystal. Why the fuck do you need to unequip your weapons? What happens if you have them equipped? Does not allow you? Idea, just going through the guide. Weird. Greetings and salutations. Like, we cut her off, we're already, like, grabbing her and, like, force fucking their mouth. Like, oh god, no! Children of Altana, thou art most welcome to the sanctuary. A short time ago, a newborn soul was sent to us from the heavens above. Judging by thy concerned countenance, 'tis clear that she is known to thee. Pray, follow me hither. At least they're doing something with the fucking fairy fountain pool area, because they brought this up earlier and then just didn't do anything with it. Be glad that the same 45-minute fight wasn't like the absolute virtue or pandemonium warden that took over 18 hours. Or there's Final Fantasy 11 fights. Well, once again, those are extremely optional. Those are like completely optional, right? You're gonna have to fucking do that to beat. That's just for spurgs that like you've done everything. It's like, all right, if you really want something else, here, yeah, we threw in a crazy fight. Prove yourself there. Final Fantasy 16 is just those are just some of the bosses are just ridiculously fucking long. A warm child, gentle child, brimming with hope and promise. Is this Lilisette? Thy friend came to us bearing wounds enough for a dozen lifetimes of torment. My kin and I have done all we can to heal her of her hurts, yet 'tis not enough. Her full recovery wanteth for one thing, the power of the future in which she believeth. You mean the brighter future whence she came? The place she calls home? When the time is ripe and all conditions are fulfilled, thy friend shall surely awaken. Conditions? Her future must needs be brought near, for only then will she be able to draw strength from it. Lilisette's future. I think I understand. I have an inkling. We have to settle the score. Put finish to our foes. What is that? Put finis to our foes. They had to nerf the absolute virtue and pandemonium warden fights. They didn't expect people to fight that long. I think I understand. Alright, let's see. So it is to the crossroads of reality and time that we must return. The Walk of Echoes. But as we are, we don't stand a chance. Face insurmountable odds. We can kill these fuckers one at a time. Fuck you. That's what we did for the fucking, what? The Xylard Nazgul. That's a cool fight. That's a cool area. Cool expansion. It's just a damn shame that it had the Temple of Ugalapu. Because that fucking sucked. The scales weigh heavily in favor of Lilith's faction. Grossly lopsided. Consequently, the powers of those aligned with the dark future have burgeoned. Their might surges. Unless we can shift the scale back towards our reality, regain lost ground, and hope to fight our foe on even terms. But how? There's nary a thing left that we can do, fresh out of options. And Mighty Fisto, I've just remembered the most important errand, urgent business. Will you be alright in my absence? On your lonesome? Ah, but I've voiced a redundant concern, worry needlessly. Knowing you for the resilient adventurer that you are, you will cope just fine, will fare admirably. Isn't that right, Coping is my middle name. I'm glad Gassius is in here. Ever dependable champion of Dawn, I see. Altana's chosen. Now then, we shall meet here again before long. Regroup. And thence we shall secure a foothold in our future and awaken Lilisette. Restore equilibrium. Wait, what the fuck's the plan? Go assured, friends, for my kin I shall keep vigil over the child in thine absence. Pray take all care, may fortune smile upon thee. Neat. Why the fuck do we not need our fucking weapon? What the hell? Holy shit, I'd love to know the explanation for that. Now it's a zone out and wait one in-game day thing. Oh, that's lame. Oh, is that the plan? We just wait? Alright, it's a hell of a plan. Thanks, Catsup. Let's get a punch bug while we wait for the next missions. Got it. Hopefully this is one of the last fucking times here that we have to wait for the rest of the wait for a day in game. Now we're on Glimmer of Hope. Or Glimmer of Life, rather. Shit, I mean, we're fucking, like... I think we're real close. Like, we just did, like... even just 5 per, which is not even that much. We can probably do more. We could probably knock this out in 2 streams each, then 1 stream for the epilogue or something. We're real fucking close to being done. It's nuts. Honestly, I think I'm really looking forward to Seekers though, because I think the 2 expansions that you go to a completely different like continent. I feel like visually they do really interesting things in terms of like culture and shit. I kind of like the idea of the frontier town that was then like isolated for like 100 years because the war would break out. It's like, oh, we heard back from that old fucking colony. Yeah, the culture completely changed. I don't know, it's neat. I think thematically it works. They nerfed the absolute virtual fight because a guy died, really. Was it Japanese, man? Or someone somewhere else? The sick-twisted part of me kind of wants it to be a Japanese guy. Cause I know in Japan, I mean, like, people die just fucking working, alright? Like, they have a word for just, what, haroshi or whatever? Death by overwork. It's like they just work such insanely long hours, barely get sleep, have a long commute through the fucking train, and then, like, eat like absolute fucking garbage. Absolute fucking garbage. Like they eat really light, you know, like, oh, I'll get a cup of noodles, I'll have a fucking calorie mate, I'll have one of those little like vitamin drinks in the tiny fucking like brown bottle. And it's like, okay, if that's your diet, you're going to die. Like, I mean, just straight up. Like, you are straining your heart and nervous system. I think it was a Japanese player. I know it's like 30 plus hours they were fighting it. I'm gonna teabag Reila on my gaboo. It's gonna be a hard thing because I think they voice it, and I only know that. The only reason I'm thinking about it is because I've been watching some of the Final Fantasy 14 1.0 Let's Plays, and I think either in the cutscene, I think in the cutscene, they mentioned Goobu. I'm like, Goobu? I like Gaboo. It's gonna be one of those things where it's like a game with a PS1 where it's like all text-based, and then they like remake it for modern consoles, and you hear like a word they just read in your head, and you're like, oh, that's how it's pronounced. Well, fuck that. This motherfucker's a Gaboo. I remember having to fucking meet Zed out here for the fucking Dark Knight quest. Zed is such an edgelord prick. Yeah, meet me in the rainy-ass marshes. Get fucked. Kill 10,000 enemies with this fucking wiffle ball bat. Have fun, dickhead. Alright, now we're gonna hang out and listen to The Cure together. See, I remember like 15 years ago, the standard was wait until the Japanese players figured it out. I mean, if they can't figure out some of this fucking opaque horror shit, what chance do we have? Their autism is exceptional. Typical Reila, getting us lost in the easy-to-follow map. Reila, don't get mad, I'm just kidding. Please, continue to lead the way. Reila, I need you. I love you. Don't be mad. I'm just teasing you. It really is like confusing to me how there's like no rain sound effect, or like there is sometimes. And then sometimes the rain sound effect stops. No, that has to be like issues other people face, right? Not just me. PS2 limitations. Yeah, I guess. I feel like other games have rain sounds. But I'll take that excuse from the game devs. Oh, we got a punch. Did we need 2 punch bugs? 1 each? Alright, throw that away. Roll for that. Fuck! Reila, you are a piece of shit. Oh wait, there's another one. Never mind, Reila, I love you. You're great. Everything I say about you, I really mean about myself. But you, butthole. Zone and target. Target locked in. It's such a fucking... That's one of my favorite endings, dude. That's another fucking great one. What's that? Total Recarl? And the Cloner, Total Recarl, those are up there. Obviously, yeah. Cybernet, Ghost of Christmas Past from the Future, and the Turkatron episode. Kinda gotta have both of those. Alright, well shit, what do you want to do next? You want to like grind some shit? Is there anything else we need to grind for the game itself? How do you know about the punch bug? Oh, because it tells you. In the thing. For this objective, you have little to no progress in Void Watch. It was next quest. Got it, got it. Alright, well fuck, we got it. Oh, I mean, the day's only in-game, only halfway over, right? Like, we didn't... Did a full day pass? I don't think it did. Maybe it did. I need to be more noticeable and stuff. Yeah, I don't know if you want to go grind a little bit. It's been a while, so we did. Step down in the morning, we just travel over there and wait. Okay. Oh, you mean like walk? Got it. Okay. I always forget that this is just fucking Pumbaa. I don't know, you think Raz, and I don't fucking know. I think like raspberry, and I think blue, and so I think it's like the giant blue squid motherfucker from Prometheus. Well, I turned in my fucking 2 weeks. I don't know, part of me was like, yeah, we gotta fucking be like, eat this motherfucker. But then when I'm actually doing it, I'm like, nah, I can't. It's hard for me to like, it's hard for me to actually hate people IRL. Unless they're like actually like a massive noir. So yeah, I'll sell the motherfucker. I'm like, look, hopefully they'll put you on call. No, my last on call was like the previous week, so I had just came up on my rotation. Or do you mean the next job? On the next job, I don't think there is an on-call schedule because I think it's 24/7. So I think there's always someone in. Oh, by the way, for that, the it's a 10-4 schedule, so it's 10 hours a day, 4 days a week. But to my understanding, they already have like a night shift. Like they already have like pretty good coverage, so they're saying like, yeah, whatever the fuck I want. I'm like, all right, really? All right, I'll take that. So I don't know when I get there and I'm going through fucking orientation, I don't fucking know. I guess I'll try to see what fits with my IRL homie schedule, and of course my Reila's the cutest thing ever schedule. That way we can still do Final Fantasy 11. Speaking of Reila's the cutest thing ever, as soon as I say that, we pass by these beautiful white, baby blue, and pink flowers. Thinking of you, thinking of you, Reila. And I'm nutting all over the flowers. You missed the fucking mushroom from my nightmares. I was staring at it. That's cute. What does that mouth do? Is what we should be saying to that mushroom. Look, there's another one right there. Yeah, I mean, they got them big lips. Them big DSLs. Look at them. Would you be brave enough to find out? You know, fucking, yeah, absolutely I'd go for it. Getting your dick sucked by a fucking voluptuous DSL cricket mushroom? That's the life. Yeah, it's crazy that this like new job, I mean, like I haven't even started yet, but like I get the feeling that at least the people that were interviewing me and talking, I feel like they think I'm hot shit, which is funny. And each line of fucking interviewers fucking gassing up the next line. And then they're like, yeah, anytime. Also, here's an extra 5K to our initial offer. I'm like, I don't think I did that good with the interview. I think they're like the resting average is people are really, 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 really retarded. And so all you have to do is not be that. And they're like, oh my god. This guy is barely competent. My goodness. It's a Kwanzaa miracle. The average person doesn't know what a desktop is. It really is crazy. They really are living through like a competency. But that's the frustrating thing, right? If we're going through a competency crisis, why the fuck is it so hard to find a job? And I really think it's just this like they're like fucking up the AI sort process. I think they're like insane. They're making it so you have to like match every single thing perfectly, and then if they scan and detect that you use AI at all in your resume, they're like, we're using AI to scan resumes, but you're not allowed to use AI to make your resume. I'm like, all right, well, tough shit, I'm doing it. Fuck you. Because I hate typing resumes. All the fucking information on there's factual. I just don't want to fucking format the motherfucker. I'd rather be like, hey, here's my info, ChatGPT, you give me a resume. I'm going to be playing a video game. Thank you. Like, fuck, we have all this technology to, like, make our lives easier and, like, fill out some more of the, like, more meaningless bullshit. And then be like, no, you're not allowed to do that. Only the fucking elite are. Oh, it pisses me off. It really does. Rules for me, not for the horse shit. Yeah, so that should be good. I'll get down there. Get a fucking membership at one of those sick ass boxing gyms. So that, like, right now I have like 2 gym memberships. One for my boxing gym and another for my barbell gym. Because Lord forbid you have one nearby that does both. So I'm actually gonna save money on gym membership with that shit. Which that's something I'm gonna have to do the final week is start to like cancel a whole bunch of shit. But yeah, so having just like one gym membership that does both is gonna ultimately save money. So I'll like get down there, grab that, have a broker show me whatever fucking apartments he looks up for my budget. Hopefully moving all quick like, and it'll be fucking nice. And then all I have to do is not get fired. But once again, they fucking, dismount. Now we play the waiting game. It's all good. I can just rant randomly. We can stare at how pretty this crystal is. But, yeah, then I just have to not get fired. But considering how fucking they, like, interviewed the living fuck out of me and think highly of me, really, if they consider me fireable, it's like, well, that's you guys, it's on you. Nah, I'll do good. It's fine. I'll be golden. Unless I blew my load 3 hours earlier. Wait, did I blow my load earlier? I don't remember coming on stream. But I could have had it rolling right before. All the good news, yes. Shit. So yeah, that's kind of the game plan. And I guess while I'm like living at my brother's place briefly, I just had to plug up the fucking computer, but really just like 2 monitors, and I can just use like a monitor to capture and then another monitor to like plug in like my Xbox and do some Final Fantasy Tactics or I don't know, some shit like that. And just so that way I'm not using like a mouse and keyboard or some shit. But yeah, I don't think Final Fantasy 11 stream should be affected. I'll try to schedule shit around so it doesn't, but once again, it's a 410, so I'll have 3 weekend days, which is gonna be nice. I'm no longer gonna have an hour commute to work and from work, which is gonna be nice. At most, it'll probably be like 30 minutes, 80, 40 if traffic's bad and I get an apartment far away from the place, but that's gonna, you know, I know, even out once again, because I'll have 3 days off. Yeah, I know. It'll be nice. It's just crazy how long the fucking took. It was a very stressful fucking 6 months, and then when I returned in my 2-week, that's what I was saying to like the fucking CEO. I was like, look, when I had all those injuries at the fucking like. Where I was, you know, initially shitting nonstop, and then fucking had the fucking piriformis muscle that was like freaking out, and then I fucked up my goddamn toe, whatever, like a ligament was torn. whatever the hell happened there, and then sprained my wrist, and then I got like tendinitis in my left elbow all at once. I was like, I had like existential panic attacks of, am I going to like die a cripple in this fucking godforsaken peninsula, the Delmarva Peninsula, for those of you taking notes at home. That's Delaware, Maryland, Virginia. That peninsula is fucking dead. It is a dead zone. I hopped over here because it was close to DC when I was trying to apply through the Japanese embassy to be placed in the Japanese government as a translator before COVID completely fucked up all the job visas for like fucking 4 years straight. Which I guess it worked out ultimately. Maybe everything happens for a reason shit. Because, you know, now it's just like, well, now AI will just fucking translate shit. Does it do a perfect job? No. But you can do a second pass over by just, you know, glancing between the source and the outcome. And then, you know, touching on it here and there as needed. So, I don't know. Maybe everything worked out, but still, man, that's a rough life trial. I mean, once again, it's COVID. Everyone felt that horseshit. That horseshit. So, I don't know. You know, the struggle will be fucking real for a lot of people. Because I know shit going my way, I feel bad for being like, yeah, shit worked, good. Because then now when people feel bad, they'll be like, that fucking cocksucker. I don't want anyone to feel bad. I want people to feel fucking empowered, like they can also fucking do shit. Even though it sure as shit doesn't feel like it in the moment. It feels like you're getting fucking curb stomped by life repeatedly forever. I don't know. I guess it's on my brain. But, yeah, as far as streaming goes, once again, we probably have like 2, maybe 3 streams left of Shining Force 2. 1 left of Final Fantasy 16. We'll knock those out. Then I'll be exclusively doing Dark Souls 3 and Final Fantasy Tactics. I'm thinking honestly, like over the next 2 weeks, like I mean, I'm like really set to pack. Like if I'm done studying, oh, like I'm kind of done studying for now because I got the Pentas Plus and I passed the fucking thing surprisingly. So I should have time, although I feel like I should spend a little bit more of that time than I do now currently, doing some more like try hack me and hack the box. I just enjoy doing that shit. It's fun. I mean, you know, you get to LARP. But it's LARPing where, you know, you are getting actual skill. And I kind of hate how the campaign battle music just overpowers. I mean, I guess, you know, is it better or worse than not having any music? I feel like it does kind of kill the environment. It's like, maybe if you're actively participating in the campaign battle, or I guess maybe they thought more people would. It's probably a good way to fucking level grind and get whatever currency or points you get from doing them. Back when this was the newest expansion. Like, if there's a reason to do them, I sure shit don't know them. I like us standing like this, Reila. It's like we're in an anime opening. Where we're so close to each other, but we're yet so distant, looking at different ways. Like our fates are drawing us to different conclusions while we're so close to one another. Also, your ass looks really nice on those shorts. And I like you shooting your seed all over me. Thank you. I love it. Get Reila over there looking all fine and shit. It's so beautiful. Out of curiosity, Reila, do you hate grinding now? Do you feel that you've become too powerful? Let me check out Reila. I guess it doesn't really tell you about, like, job points and, the other point that I can't remember. Merit points, there we are. I was like, it starts with an M. Mahogany points? Millhouse points? Mannequin points? But it's merit. I have about 6 out of 500 job points on hand. Okay, so you're... Oh, wait, you mean not used yet? Or do you mean, like, you have used the 6? Not used? What the fuck? Why aren't you using them? Or have you been, like, sinking them to 1 point and now, like, you need, like, 7 to use the next one or some shit? It's sick and fucked up. Need 8 to level up 1. That's crazy. That's crazy. How many total job points do you need to spend to get that max? That is, like, fucking wild. That's fucked up, man. 2,100. That's insane. And there's people that have maxed out job points for every class, really? That is some next level tism. That is some, like, like, people don't even understand. That's, like, people can't even comprehend. That's, like, an ungodly, insane amount of autism. That is, I've played Final Fantasy XI every single day since release. Levels of tism. That's disgusting. So, man, how many have you gotten then if you need, like, 8? Because then you, like... What's that, like, 7 times fucking... 7 or so on and so forth. It's crazy. Yeah, that's nuts. That's crazy. That's so fucking much. Grants the designation Master Brawler. Decreases the recast time of 1-hour abilities by 15 minutes. That seems like a light reward, considering by that point you've put in, like, 50,000 hours as Monk. Enables the player to equip items marked as Superior 5. How strong is that shit? So far, I've spent about 36 job points total. It's wild. You need a hunt, like, the jump up here is 100. That's crazy. Counter effect increases chance of countering attacks by 3%. Subtle blow decreases TP given to target by 3%. Magic evasion. That's crazy. It's just the, like, I'm just trying to, like, comprehend how powerful you are after you get all this shit. Don't forget, once you master a job, you can grind for master levels. Explain that to me real quick. That sounds horrifying. Is there a max to master levels, or does it go on forever? Master level caps at 50. That's fucking nuts. That's so much. That's so much Final Fantasy fucking 11 for one character. But you have to grind exemplar points. How the fuck do you get an exemplar point? just be fighting strong monsters, basically XP. So here's the question I have, right? So if I'm putting points into merit points, right? There's only a total of 75 times I can upgrade shit in the HP MP section, right? So what if I, like, is there a max to how much you can put into max merit points? Because what if you didn't upgrade this, right? And you instead spent all 75 of the max on upgrading HP and MP. Would you just be fucked because you can't? Like, I mean, obviously, I guess you'd have to put some in max merit points at that point, but like, did I guess what I'm asking is, did I fuck up by putting 2 points into max HP? Oh, there's a cap to how many times you can upgrade those. Max HP, you mean? Got it. So if I use all 75, all 3 of these should be maxed out or some shit? Alright, well, I'll try to, like, sink all my points into max and merit points. It seems like such a waste. Oh, I hate it. Like, the max stat for HP and MP is 15. And eventually the price to put into max merit points would be higher than your max merit points, right? The fact that it spends 9, like, well, I can only hold like 30 some, right? Crazy. Already my monk is maxed out. Generate chakra recasts. I only put the points in chakra recasts. It's like 6 seconds. It's actually kind of significant because when I need chakra a lot, it's usually against the guy that's kicking the shit out of me. And having a free heal and also regen is nice. And mantra, I like having, giving like a little boost to you homies, even though if mantra doesn't last too long. Invigorate, yeah, the regen effect. Too long, didn't read. Just keep maxing HP and MP until the game stops you. You will upgrade all of them before hitting max. Got it. Okay. Well, yeah, or I'll do HP, because honestly, like, monk. Unless you're, like, monk with, like, I don't know, I guess you could do, like, a white monk, you know? With, like, healing magic. Because a black monk doesn't really make sense. I guess you could use status ailments magic. But, like, I don't know, am I going to use, like, fire, but then also be punching them? I'd rather just punch them, you know? Merit point stats apply to all jobs. Huh. But you don't get the effects of those until you hit merit level with those jobs, right? Or no, you don't get merit points contributing to it until you don't get the effects until, yeah, there you are. You don't get the effects until you hit level 75 or so with the jobs. Gotcha. So if I like have a shit ton of points and merit points into with monk, and then swap to warrior, and then I'm at level 74. I'm like pretty strong, and I hit level 75, and I'm like, ah! And I go immediately like really fucking powerful. Oh, look at this motherfucker. The attributes, the HP, MP stats will go towards all the jobs, even if they're not level 75. Anything monk related will stay to the monk. Yes, okay. So that's what I was asking. Okay, that's interesting. So all my level 1 characters are stronger starting, just flat out. This is so confused. Level 75. Then, yeah, okay, that's what I was asking. So I'm at level 74 as warrior, and I'm pretty strong, but then I hit level 75. And then all of a sudden I get, like, really fucking powerful because I'm tapping into all of those, like, merit point stats that have already been spent when I was monk. Raven just likes being right. I can't wait till you get to Final Fantasy 14. You can stop thinking. Reila, look. Your pussy looks really nice today. That's really all that matters. So you can simmer down. What I'm saying is your thigh gap is beautiful. Sorry, Rayleigh, you distracted me. Alright, we'll do a calculation real quick. 18 days, 18 hours in total hours. 330 hours. Honestly, I'm surprised. I thought it would be like 400. That would be more at this point. Yeah, alright, so that sounds about right then, that like people's estimation of how long the game takes to like clear all the expansions is about 500 hours now. Which I know OG fucking fans of the game are like, ah, it shouldn't be like that. It should take them fucking 5,000 hours. Fuck them. Minimum. Lord forbid new gamers ever catch up. Alright, well, we're in the final stretch, baby. Do I have a water or did I kill my fucking water already? Holy shit. Maybe I do have a bi coconut water. That is BAI, not like, you know, a bisexual coconut water. Although, that's... Hey, there's a fucking business proposition there, Rayla. You want to start a business with me? I have 36 days. Jeez, so what is that, 3 times the amount? So what are you at, like 900, 1,000? That's crazy. And then you're over here talking shit on me. Hey, it's midnight. Alright. Gonna do this shit. Well, after you... Alright. Sure, we gotta say something. Also, fuck this guy for not talking to us. I was trying to be nothing but friendly to him. Impeccable timing as ever, Count of Monte Fisto. I have dire need of your ample tracking powers. Your non-inconsiderable fetching abilities. The punch bug. You must help me catch it. Bring it back. A punch bug? It's rather embarrassing tale to recount. We'll never live it down. The punch bug escaped my grasp, you see, when I instinctively pounced upon a fat, juicy rodent, only to discover it was a round gray stone, an unpalatable rock. There's no time to explain the punch bug's inner workings. A rare and remarkable insect that, despite its minuscule size, is capable of boring holes in the hardest rocks and shells. But trust me when I say it's that the future depends on our retrieving it, reclaiming possession. I beg of you, Count of Monte Fisto, you must help me catch it, bring it back. You can count on me. Punch bug is found of dark, damp places, cramped, moist environs. It can't have gotten far away yet. It should be near. Are we anywhere near? feel like we're nowhere near where the fuck we found the punch bug. I shall focus my search hereabouts. I would appreciate if you could scour the Pashao Marsh. Okay, there we are. All right, at least they tell you. The Pashao. That's rare for the game, for the record. You should scour the Pashao marshlands. Get down and dirty in the mud. Alright. Fucking. Shit. The giant rock. Well, that's the game. Really is at that point being like, all right, fuckface. Remember the Rune Fencer quest? They literally gave coordinates. Yeah, it's impressive. Like, as every expansion, they, like, kind of make all the other shit easy, and they're as, like, almost an apology of, like, how fucked up they made the earlier expansions. I nearly shit myself when I read that. I kept it in my ass. You did it, Count of Monte Fisto. You recovered that which we lost. Without ado, I shall pick things up where I left off. Carry on as if nothing happened. So take this here, slipping like this. Ta-da! It's finally complete. Unfinished no more. Count of Monte Fisto, I want you to take this with you. Keep it on your person. It's a bottled punch bug, our secret weapon against the enemy, our trump card. Alright. Ever since we were reft of Lilisette, your reality has slowly but surely been fading away. Unless we take preventive measures, and with due haste, Atomos will continue to devour the brighter future without abandon, until nothing remains, picked clean to the last memory orb. Yes. In pondering possible courses of action, something occurred to me, came to mind. What if we were to harness the power of the brighter future, that of your memories and experiences, to aid in the fight, improve the odds? The bottled punch bug will serve as the channel that grants you access to the power, a bridge of sorts. Through it, you should be able to amplify your strength, if only temporarily, for a wee while. Truth to tell, its usage would be frowned upon as a violation of natural order, but we don't have the luxury of dwelling on the fine print, fretting over inconvenient details. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The reality whence you came is no illusion, not make-believe. Come what may, you must ever keep faith in the future that you wish it to be. The world you choose, survival you choose. Let's go, Count of Monte Fisto. Strike out. Destiny awaits us at the crossroads of reality, and time, the walk of echoes. We go to settle the score and reclaim the future. Rescue Lilisette. Alright, so what's next? I mean, we're about to end here, but let's see. Time slips away. Going to Grauberg first scene. I don't know if you want to do that or call it. It is pretty late, so I'll leave that to you. Now, that sounds like a full quest. Is it a quest? Just watch a cutscene and trade it to something. I mean, where are we at, though? Time slips away. So we are at the final 10. Wait, we are at when wills collide? Oh, yeah. I don't understand shit. Did you know that, bro? Fuck. Yeah, so we're at the last, like, 10 plus 1, like 11, right? If you're including the epilogue. So we could probably knock out, like, 5 or 6 next time, and maybe 5 or 6 the next time. Like, we might be on the last 2. Oh, look, there's another motherfucker. Where are these motherfuckers here? Are they all doing, Wings of the Goddess? Say it's everyone nearby, right? Like, close to you? No? It's not? Oh, he doesn't speak any English. I feel bad. He's far past that. Here, I gave him a little heart. That's cute though. So do you want to do this real quick or call it? Let's call it here. I feel like we're let me bow to this dude. Well, let me bow with my ass. That's beautiful. Yeah, so we're like on the last what? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're on the last 11. I think we should be able to do like 6 and 5 or 5 and 6. The next 2 times, I feel like that's like very possible. Meaning that we are looking real fucking sick. I think. Because in terms of total streaming shit, if we did this in 2 more, we'd like that would be stream 66. That'd be at the exact 2/3 point of the entirety of the game, with only 3 more expansions. One of them that we're like halfway through. I don't know. I think we're looking good. And we also did all the because I feel like a lot of the Seekers is just like hitting brick walls and then having to grind for a while to do shit, and then hitting brick walls and then having to grind for a while to continue. But we're done all that. So I think we're gonna blaze through that. We're halfway through Rhapsodies and then Voracious Resurgence. I don't know. I don't think they would have necessarily made like a really like fuck you grindy like final thing. I think they probably would have made it more just like, yeah, another romp if you want to do more shit. Because I feel like at this point they know that the people who are really hardcore are doing their weird ass fucking infinity grinds. And they're gonna be playing anyway. So I'm not sure. I feel like hey, let me test this up. How well yeah, we'll talk Google. Google AI kind of sucks. The Google search AI. How long does it take to beat Voracious Resurgence? Well, in-game time. Fuck. Several weeks to months to complete. Well, yeah, that's true with everything. Can you give me an exact amount? No. Like I said, Google AI fucking sucks, asshole. And no one has any data put into how long to beat. I could be the first one, though. Yeah, fucking no. I guess it's there. We'll figure it out when we get to it. It's kind of weird. You'd think like someone would have fucking mentioned something. Yeah, hey, fuck if I know, bro. Can I click Voracious Resurgence? Oh, it's a lot of fights. Like show up to the thing, fight. Doesn't look like it. There's a lot of cutscene. Huh, that makes you gotta wonder. Is Voracious Resurgence, 'cause I know it adds some music to shit, right? Or do you just like kill shit? Let me. God, I kind of want to read the fucking descriptions. We'll find out when we get to it, I guess. I kind of want to read the descriptions, but I don't want to spoil shit for myself. Like, yeah, so after this character died, and you did this at the end of the fucking game that tied up all this shit. And it's like, oh wow, I just got 20 spoilers in one. Thank you. Um, Yeah, because it looks like it opens with a cutscene. That's a whole bunch of fights and quests. I don't know, maybe it does. But then again, like, these cutscenes we're at a point where some of the cutscenes are taking, like, fucking, like, 10 to 20 minutes. So it may even be fast to do that. Anyway, I'm speculating. I'm ranting and rambling. Tomorrow, I am going to go hang out with some of my IRL homies. And when I get back, we're going to finish up Final Fantasy 16. Monday morning, we are going to be doing just a bunch of Shining Force 2. Let's see, the Voracious Resurgence is basically a victory lap. It gives you shit to help with your endgame stuff. Gotcha. But we'll start to do it if it seems like it's, like, only useful, like, in terms of utility and the plot kind of sucks, or the plot's just non-existent. We could drop it. I think it'd be cooler if we actually did it, though. But if, like, I'm not really sure what it is. You know what I mean? So it could just be that I'm interpreting to be something that it might not be. So, like, when we get there, we'll do a couple, and if it's really like, all right, this is lame, then we could drop it there. But we'll find out. I'm just wondering, like, what the fuck it is when I'm, like, looking at the missions. It's like fight, 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 fight. Only one cutscene at the very end and one cutscene at the very beginning. Interesting. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll fuck around with it. We'll see when we get there. Same category as the Shantoto thing and the Kubo thing. Yeah, that might be telling, but it's kind of interesting though, because yeah, there's like not like a shit ton of music made for it, but there's more than that because each of the add-on quests each had one single music track made for it. And then there's 3 for Abyssia, 1 for each of the parts of Abyssia. And then there might have been music added for Void Watch, maybe? I'd have to look into it. Once again, I had like 1 or 2 people comment on the Final Fantasy 11 OST video that like, oh, there's actually fucking 7 songs exactly missing from it, and like technically it's more than that because of the festivals, but yeah, might be a reason why it's in that category, not the other one. So when we beat Rhapsodies, we'll fuck around with Voracious Resurgence for a bit, and if it seems like complete horseshit, just like busy work with no story, we can drop it, and I'll just watch the fucking cutscenes on YouTube or some shit. Which if that's the case, then we're gonna finish up Final Fantasy 11 even faster than we have scheduled, which is nuts. So we'll fucking cross that river when we get to it. But yeah, the sooner we're done 11, which I'm enjoying 11, I really am. But we can get started on 14 when we're done that. So and that's also exciting. I'm very curious. I'm getting more curious the more I watch shit on Final Fantasy 14 1.0. But anyway, homies, much love. Make sure you're taking care of yourselves. And peace out.